Okay, so last time you guys had finally found yourselves atop the door that was rumored to have spiked creatures around it and possibly going in and out of it. After being told this by the Fae Mary, as she was sending out some animals she knew weren't going insane to scout out any potential areas where you could follow this whole experimentation towards its end. Clearing out the underground lab, you saw it was in quite a bit of disarray and disrepair, as there was plenty of rubble lining the floors. Though some of the traps were still active, or at least the monsters inside were still on patrol and guarding it. Dealing with the creatures within, you gathered up some more items that would help you along the way, as well as some more notes leading into what this whole experimentation deal has been about. With that, you've got some notes that clearly lined out what more of these serums you've been attacked by or have in your possession actually do. As well as that, you know that the higher the number, the more not exactly volatile, but not stable they become. Though you now know that a creature can have more than one active at a time. As you were in there, you're also able to find a previous researcher who had to undergo a personal experimentation as they injected themselves with a few serums. It seems like their timeline was getting a bit crunchy as they had to produce results and they could not go back to formula. The man in question seemingly went on a rampage or rage of some sorts and was locked up. Though thankfully his mind returned and you were able to talk with him as you found him within that cage. He confirmed a lot of what the notes have said, and that he imprisoned himself after using serums 14 and 15. Releasing him, he also gave you some additional information of where the other labs were, though a lot of them you already have on your map. He also mentioned that there was that Broodmother and Meteorite, and that his group were indeed from the Kine Kingdom. You had previously thought this was the case before, as Mentfer was able to find that crossbow and bolts, and from the markings on them, you were able to recognize them as the specialty weaponry of the Kine Kingdom. With the man free and set on his way, you also came under the possession of a couple hundred rations in the supply rooms. This would be a good buffer for the village of Maeyta, as you have already witnessed at least two groups migrating away from there due to the current situation. And with said rations in hand, you started on your way back to. I don't know if you're going straight to Maeyta or if you're going to go to the Rebound Cave on the way. However, before either of those destinations, Demir did bring up the request that you all take a pit stop at the Slip Silver Mines. One of the archways within the underground lab, seemingly having a sort of detection spell placed on it. When they were speaking the races and such of your characters, Demir's was revealed to be related to the vampires. Though he's not shown any negative effects so far, it's possible he is just in an early phase, and it's probably better to get it dealt with sooner rather than later. As well as that, there was also an archway that seemingly detailed something different, where no one, Crom and Clark had no response. However, Menthers was Mandragora and Demir's was Troll. Thus, you theorized that it was because of the troll hand around his neck, or that he has in his inventory. I don't know where he keeps it. And we shall continue as you guys have made your way to the Slip Silver Mines. think Roll20 has reset all my audios because they're all in the same spot now. And yeah, if your tokens are showing wrong numbers, it may be due to some of the updates to Roll20. Just open up your character sheet and drag in a new token and it should fix it. So, as you all reach the exterior of the Silver Mines, what do you all do?
I'm just making sure my AC is correct, which it wasn't. Come on then, let's get this shit over with.
I don't want to be here either, but
Weird though. Didn't they have skeletons out here guarding the place the first time?
don't know if they were theirs.
Maybe. Cloak, you're out there, you're looking a bit beat up.
It's just a few scratches.
Alright. Looking inside the mine, are there any signs of activity or anyone coming out to greet us, or is that a no?
The only thing you see on the exterior, atop a larger rock, there is a familiar-looking bell.
I'll reach over and get the bell and ring it.
The bell lets off a high-pitched tone as it echoes into the cave. A few moments later, you notice you could just say it's a vampire approaching. Welcome to our home. I take it you are the same creatures that came after Etrukar, yes?
That's right.
Well, you may call me Viermus. Etrukar is currently indisposed within the village of Maeyta. Thankfully, the inhabitants have accepted our proposals. He is currently undergoing a large ritual to cleanse the village. I can speak in his place. Do you require something?
Well, we were taking out some of the places around here that have got those weird beasties going out. They had this. They had some sort of detection magic, and it called me a vampire. I was coming to see if you could tell me what's going on with me, if that might be the case.
It is not the usual way vampires made. The books and fantasies about us generally state that only a bite is necessary. I'm doubtful a creature could just inflict the curse upon you, though if these experimentations I've been hearing about have progressed enough into our biology, it is a possibility. I have a test of sorts to see if you are a muling. You don't have a disgust of blood, do you?
I'm a healer, lad. I see blood on a daily basis, just about.
Very well. The vampire kind of floats over to get around to Demir. Pulling out a small silver dagger, you can see his hand trembles as he holds it, even though the hilt isn't silver, just being close to it seems to agitate him. He also brings out a small hand mirror. Give me your hand. I need to create a small cut.
I'll do so.
Vimus slices into your palm as you take 1 point of damage, and blood starts to flow. Taking the knife, he fixes some of the blood onto the mirror, and then he looks into it. Yes, it does seem you have some sort of vampiric affliction, although it is quite strange. He then rotates the mirror to show it to you. As you look into the mirror, you can see the blood splatters, and in its reflection, you see Clark.
What the... Damn it.
I take it you only see what is behind you.
Aye.
Then yes, you are about midway through a progression. You haven't happened to have the Blood Moon dream, have you?
Not that I'm aware of.
Very well.
What's
That
the
is
Blood
normally...
Moon dream?
It is a dream, or some call it a nightmare, that invades your mind about a day or so after your first infliction. It is a... not exactly premonition, but it lets you know you've stepped onto the steps. Essentially, you'll see a blood-red moon and a locale that is familiar to you. There will be some form of liquid, generally we believe it to be blood, across the floor. And if you look into any reflections, you will only see what is behind you.
Now this is all fantastic, but how do we fix them exactly?
It's quite simple for a muling. Before a full transformation, we have a cure as of such to remove it. It is quite hard to remove vampirism with normal cure disease and cross and the like. However, we can inject you with a combination of liquid silver and some other components. I will say it might mull your mind for a while.
Aye, it sounds quite painful, but I didn't really want to be a vampire. I don't really have anything against you in particular. I want to be myself.
That's quite alright. I understand the need to be yourself. I myself had to become a vampire out of necessity rather than a want, but I cannot say I dislike the life after the beginning months. If you'll wait here, I can get the concoction ready for you. It'll only take a minute or three.
Does sense motive need to be trained?
No.
I'm gonna try and just gauge his intentions as best I can.
Same.
Demir, you've had hardly any real contact with vampires, so it's hard to distinguish if they're imitating a human or what have you. So it's hard to gauge what their actually intentions are. Whereas Crom, as far as you can tell, this guy's been a vampire for a while, and he seems to know what he's talking about. And as far as you can tell, you can trust him, though your own instincts may still have you have a shaky alliance with him.
Fine, we'll wait around. You think it's going to affect him too much? To me, we do need him for what we're doing.
Aye, we've got a job to do.
He'll still be able to provide you assistance within combat, though, as I say, his mind will be a bit mulled. You may find his, he has a staff, so I assume he is a caster. His, ability to cast spells might be a bit weaker for a day, or maybe two.
Well, we gotta be careful, then. Sorry, Jay, what was that?
Well, we're gonna be mostly traveling anyway, so like, think we'll manage.
I'll just go and sit on the rock over here and wait.
If there are no other questions, I shall go to get the concoction prepared.
I will be waiting out here.
Venus will then go back into the cave.
How are you holding up, Mr. Demir?
I'm just a little bit shaken, lass.
You'll be alright.
I'll be fine.
I'm just glad you ain't gonna turn into one of those things. Getting ready to stake you.
That's not very nice, Chrome. If anything like that did happen, I would absolutely come here and...
I mean, even if he did turn, he's still Mr. Demir. He's still the same person we've been traveling with, right? So it wouldn't really change much on that account.
I don't know about that. Look, that happened to me. I start going weird or berserk or something. I expect you to put me down. I don't want to hurt y'all and don't want to hurt the people I love.
None of these guys have been going weird or berserk.
That's because they got that special room, ain't they? If we out here in the wild and you go, or I go, or heaven forbid, Mantha or Claw go, what then?
You care about me? I knew you had a soft spot.
He sort of just huffs, but will remain quiet.
Demir's just mentally preparing for the pain that he's about to go through.
Vimus returns shortly. In his hand is a syringe that has a slightly silvery glow to it. Are you fine for me to administer this myself, or do you wish to do it your own?
Well, I'm assuming you can sense my blood paths and whatnot. If you don't feel comfortable or you don't feel like you've got a steady hand, I'll take care of it, but...
Oh, I detect a modicum of distrust, at least from one of you. I was unsure if you'd wish to be the maker of your own fate.
I guess I'll do that. I'll take it myself.
Beerus flips the syringe around and hands you the handle.
I'll take it and then I'll give it a quick inspection before I do anything else with it, using detect magic, spellcraft if necessary.
You can either roll spellcraft or heal.
Ooh, I have to check which one better.
Looking over the syringe without any proper tools to dissect it all apart, it is indeed a very watered down, or at least watered down with other chemicals, liquid silver. As far as you can tell, there are some other drugs in there, though nothing that you should be concerned about as far as you can tell.
Right, so where's the best place to put it? Should I try to go for my blood path, or should I just shove it in the leg where I get into the meat somewhere?
It's best to inject it either in your neck or somewhere near your heart.
Demir will, take his shirt off, feel around for his ribs, and then get a spot that's somewhat close to his heart and go there.
As you inject yourself with the concoction, you feel a almost freezing sensation go outwards from there. Your heart starts to beat a bit quicker, though in general you don't normally feel your heartbeat, but now you feel a slight thumping within your chest. And a few seconds pass, and you feel a kind of cloud go over your mind. And it's not as if you're forgetting your spells, but it seems as if you're having difficulty saying the words in your head.
No saves or anything?
Nope, I'm gonna just assume you want to not be a vampire, so...
Yeah. Thank you kindly very much.
Not at all. We are comrades, you may say? Whatever word you'd like to have between our relationship. This isn't exactly a expensive item, and keeping our fellows happy certainly helps to keep the diplomacy going.
At the very least, I'd call us mutually beneficial alliance.
As long as the words are happy, I do not care too much what they entail. Was that all you required of us?
As far as I know.
We did find another sun falcon taken out that it mutated before we could do anything else when it died again. Just to let you know that.
It is most troubling to hear that name, even more so to hear that it was near us. Was it belonging to any sorts of vampire hunters?
No, not that we could see. It was just in that that little cave thing off to the east of here.
We've not traveled too far towards the east, though. I shall let my fellows know. Having two sun falcons here is a bit troubling, however. If they are to be able to mate and produce more, that would make the vampire's life a lot harder. It is possible these experimentations, or whoever's been doing them, had them as a counterbalance to what seems to be vampiric experiments. I feel safe to make sure they can get taken out if they go out of hand.
Plenty of that going round.
I just thought we'd let you know, and that way you're aware.
Well, thank you.
Alright then. Well, we got a job to do.
Aye.
Good luck on your travels.
As we're getting away from him, I will turn to Demir and say, You alright? Don't feel weird or nothing?
No, it's a little muddled, like he was saying. Other than that, I think I'm alright.
Alright.
I'm gonna go through and do a mental checklist of my own health real quick.
Aside from the side effects mentioned, you don't notice anything untoward.
I think I'm alright for now. We'll see what happens in the morning.
Let's get going then.
And with that done at the Slip Silver Mines, do you wish to be resting near it?
I think it's
feel-
quite late in the day, right? Sorry, Entro, you go first.
Oh no, that's fine. I feel safe-ish around here.
We've rested here before, like nearby before. I'm sure we can
Yeah.
stay nearby. Or we can go to where the Sun Falcon was on that little hill. Either one doesn't really bother me. But we're
I
going
don't
to
know
go to the cave, aren't we? So we're going that way.
I believe so.
What time is it now, Napaz?
It is evening.
Okay. Is it sort of late evening or is it like into night?
It's more towards 4 p.m. than anything.
Oh. 4 p.m, that's it.
Well, you only travel for 8 hours.
Okay. Well, if we've travelled fully, we'll rest here for the day and then keep going.
Alrighty.
Zero.
Mentha, roll me a d100, please. Yay. Mentha, actually, are you guys doing survival checks for food, or are you eating into the rations?
I don't think we have enough rations. I'll do survival.
I do.
Also to survival.
I think we saved them until we can't.
Right.
Look at that. Look at that spicy 19. Come on, Clark. Give us a hand.
If I must. Just realised this whole time I haven't even had my character sheet open.
How could you? Alrighty.
I mean, she tries.
It's something.
This event can happen during the search for food then. As you lot are going around picking up berries, forest vegetables, and the like, Mentha, as you were going around collecting food for your fellows, you'll notice that there is a rather short turnip walking around with a small piece of paper between their miniature hands. They're looking around almost as if they are searching for something.
Hello there.
Hello. Are you from around here?
Sort of. What are you looking for?
I'm on a treasure hunt, but I'm not too good with maps, and I think I'm lost.
Well, I kind of know the area, so I can maybe help you if I can see your map. I'm Mytha, by the way.
Hi, Mentha. I'm Momo. He then shows you his map. You'll need to make a knowledge geography.
That one of my knowledge, as it might be. Yes, it is.
As you look over the map, combining with your general knowledge of the area, you know that the place he's looking for is towards the southeast, but you don't have a pinpoint location.
Well, see, on the map we are currently here, and the thing you're looking for is in that direction. I have my friends camping up nearby. I can ask them too if you want.
Sure. If you think they'll know the area.
I mean, probably a little better than me. I'm not that great with maps, honestly. I'm just kind of going by everything else. At least I can try to help.
Don't know about that
Okay.
one, but
Lead him back to our camp. If there's anybody even still there yet, if you're just scavenging food.
Demir's still there.
Hey, Mr. Demir.
Hello, Sproutling. Oh, you got a little friend there.
Yeah, this is Muma. They're on a treasure hunt, but they're lost.
Hello there, Muma.
Hello, sir.
I got the general area of what they're looking for, but I was wondering if you could maybe help pinpoint it a little more.
I'm not too great with maps, but I know the area a little bit.
Well, I know kind of where the general area and general direction, so maybe that helps to pinpoint it a little bit.
Maybe, let me see what's going on. Do I need a geography as well?
Yes.
Is untrained okay?
Sure.
No, I don't.
Apparently not.
Don't have any idea. We can wait till the others get back. They know the area a little better.
Yeah, they're locals after all, so they might be able to better help, but don't know how long they will be gone. Well, it is getting late, so if you want to camp for the night with us, you're welcome to, Muma.
If it's not too much trouble, sure.
I'm sure
Are
the
you
others won't mind.
thirsty, little one?
What did Demir say?
Are you thirsty, little one?
No, I'm good. I rode around in
Alright.
some bushes earlier.
I'll get my bucket out and I'll fill it up with water, and I'll say, just in case you get thirsty later.
Mumo just looks at the spontaneous bucket of water as they climb into the makeshift pool and just plop inside. Crom and Clark will eventually get back to camp as they see there's now some vegetables just floating in a bucket of water.
did you put the stew on already? Hold on. Wait a minute.
No, that's Muma. They were wandering around looking for treasure, but got lost, so I said they're welcome to spend the night with us.
Did you find any
Oh.
treasure?
No, they have a map for it, but we couldn't quite pinpoint the area where it's at. So I brought them here, so maybe we could all take a look and see if we can get a better reading on it.
You have a map for treasure. Now, what cut of the percentage can I take?
We have to be able to help them first, Clark, and I know damn well you and me can barely read at the best of times.
You may have a point.
I'm not sure, miss, if it's something I can split. It's meant to be a single thing.
No. Does it fetch a good price?
I'm not looking to sell it.
No.
Leave the whole thing alone.
Well, where's this map? We'll have a look anyway.
Demir still has it, since Muma's just bobbing in the bucket of water.
So, knowledge geography, and I'm assuming untrained.
Yes.
Can't wait to see this number.
Yeah, I don't really want to roll it, if I'm going to be honest.
Ha!
Clark takes the map, but then she just has it upside down.
I rolled an 18.
Yep, I'm pretty sure it's got to be over here. Oh, wait, is this upside down?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be in that kind of area.
Oh, I thought we were over... Oh. No, not... I don't know. Demir, did you figure it out?
Nope.
What about you, Crom?
Let me have a look. Do I know?
Crom has a more finite location for it in the same area that Mentha noted, but you don't know exactly where it is.
It's around the south side somewhere. We going that way anyway, but I think it's around here. And I'll use one of his claws to kind of not circle but tap on the map of the area. Should be in this location.
Okay. I was way off. I thought it was going to be more north.
I wouldn't go north even if there was treasure. Some bad people out there. You did say it was south, right? When
Southeast.
Yeah, southeast. I'll mention it on the map. So southeast. Yeah, around there. Unfortunately, geography ain't my strong suit.
You certainly give me a cardinal direction to go into. It'll speed up my process.
To, like, that way.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I wish you luck if you found something cool.
You're more than welcome to spend the evening with us.
But I was already doing that.
Yeah, I thought... Yeah?
This bucket is rather soothing.
Glad to hear it.
Right, I'm going to bed. I hope you found what you were after, Muma. Unfortunately, we got some stuff to do, otherwise we could come with you.
We all have our own adventures to go on.
Alright, just be careful out there. I know
What was our watch rotation?
it was...
It's on the map.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It is on the map. Sorry, I keep going to the different notes. Whoops. It's
The
13 days.
order of the watches is the same order as the profile icons on the bottom.
Oh, I thought I was... meant there was... Is it?
Mentha is first.
Yeah, the order
Yeah.
on the bottom is Demir, Crom, Clark, and Mentha.
No, the names, the hour.
Oh, you
So the
mean
blue
the
person.
left hand? Oh, yeah, I got it.
Yeah, the actual avatar things on the bottom left.
I thought it was the characters. Never mind. Cool.
Alrighty, and with those survivals, you'll certainly be able to get some food for everybody.
Including our new companion.
Including the new companion who doesn't really need to eat them.
Alright, well. Sharon's Karen.
Demir, as you awaken, you find that you have sweat rather profusely in the night. However, instead of the just normal kind of dark color that would have dyed your bedroll is slightly hued red.
Ugh. Gonna have to stop at a river or something and wash my things out.
we go into a river.
Good.
Then we could use the bucket and create water.
That's true as well. It's not very big though. It's just a regular bucket. It's not meant to hold enough water to wash my sleep sack.
I mean, we can keep refilling it with clean water.
That is true. I'll get it started then, and then I'll do that, and then just rinse it out a bunch of times, and then just lay it out on the back of the cart to dry.
Alrighty. With that currently in the process of being cleaned, Muma will go on their way to the southeast. And is the party heading straight south to the riverbound cave?
That was the original plan. Don't know if you guys got any other thoughts.
Now we can go to the cave.
Yeah.
Alright. Clock's being awful quiet, just taking in the scenery.
I forgot that it was on push to talk, and I said, "Yep, that's all right."
What movement speed is the party currently going at? Because I can't remember if you were using the mount spell at all.
No, because you've got Mr. Gibbs and you're pulling the cart, and I move at 40, so I'm pretty sure it's 40 unless we're hustling.
"40 it is." As you travel through the day, Demir, the cloudiness of your head has seemingly washed away through the combination of sleeping and travel, and you feel good as new.
Oh, I think it's passed. I feel a lot better now.
Good.
Good to hear.
I'm glad to keep you around.
And as you come up to this point, there is no random events. So are you all rolling survival again?
Yep, I don't think we have a choice, really. I think that was survival. Yeah, it was.
Okay. As you lot are gathering up food in this area, sadly, you'll find that a lot of the local vegetation has already been eaten up, and you're only able to gather up food for 2 people.
Damn. I mean, Gibbs eats. You have feed for Gibbs, don't you, Clark?
Yeah, but I feel like I'm running low.
I'll eat one of my rations.
I'm down to my last one after he eats this one.
This is getting worse. We need to get a move on.
Only one of you needs to eat a ration.
Yeah, because Spencer doesn't eat, does he?
Yeah, I don't.
And I think I had more than everybody else to start with, so I took one of mine.
Alright.
The day passes into the next as you make your way over to the river-bound cave. Please make a quick note here that you've used half movement. Actually, I'm just going to save 16 out of 32. That way I won't get confused what I meant by half. Okay. Let me just double check that this map is set up. Yes, it is. heading in the one of the final directions noted on your map from the notes, and talking with the remnants of the experimentations, either they be the experimented or the researchers, you find your way to a small river. The current isn't too hasty, though it is noticeably going towards the south. This place is hugged by a cliffside on the right, as well as kind of veering off towards the left as well. Going up to about 30 feet high, it makes a jagged home for what you can see to be a dark cave entrance towards the north, the rushing water coming out of the cave. Lily pads dot the area, as you can see several frogs jumping from pad to pad, and some stepping atop the rocks. Speckles definitely looks intrigued at the area as he hops off of the cart and goes over to his own kind, croaking at the other frogs. In this area, you do have a heavy, not exactly overwhelming, but a very prominent scent of mints and blueberries, though as you look around, you don't notice any form of either in the local area.
With scent, would I be able to tell where that's coming from?
Yes, it takes a move action, but you're out of combat. You know it's coming from the north.
Okay, so it's coming from the northern direction. There's no way of knowing it's past the cave or in the cave from here, I take it.
Nope.
Alright. But is there any signs of any creatures, like any tracks or scat or anything around, like experimental creatures that may be living here?
Not in the local area, no. It seems like all the water rushes down from the cliffs, so it kind of cleans out a lot of the place. And a lot of this is mud, so it gets washed away.
Alright. Alright, y'all, we may as well head in. That smell seems to be coming from the north, and I'll bet it's coming from that cave. Probably trying to hide something. Yeah, I'll pull the great axe. Just so I don't forget. Not want to make any of those magical preparations you want now.
That's probably a good idea. I'll activate my ring.
Clark, you would have healed to full.
So activate my ring.
What's Speckles doing out here? He should be on the carriage.
Did you not listen to my introduction of the area?
He's going to play with all the frogs.
Yeah, I know. As long as you don't make no tadpoles, it's alright.
There we go. How deep is this water?
Looking into the water, you can roll perception, or knowledge local, or knowledge dungeoneering, knowledge geography. Perception with 17 will tell you.
Okay.
The water looks to be exactly 5 feet deep, so if anyone is above 5 feet, you can kind of waddle in it, but anyone 5 feet and below would have to swim.
Okay.
So I meant that it's carrying.
I can carry.
Exactly 4 feet.
Yeah, I can put Mantha on my shoulder.
I'm
Crumbs
11
like.
inches out of the water. That'll do.
How tall is
How-
your Crumbs?
Have
I'm
I?
6'7".
I don't know why, but I've still got the strength and con damage. I'm assuming that's gone now.
That was a disease, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Just when we were back in the dungeon.
Let me check my notes. It's from the spiked door lab, yeah?
That's the
Mhm.
one.
If they're not gone by now, I have restore. We would have used it earlier.
You saying it's strength and con?
No, sorry, not strength con. Dex and con.
The two things I really need.
Yeah, 2 things I desperately need.
I was thinking your health looked a bit low. That wasn't a stab at your rolls, by the way.
Felt like a stab at the rolls.
I knew I preempted it.
How much damage do you have?
I've got 2 dex damage and 3 con damage.
The con would have fully healed because that has a shorter duration, and the dex would be 1 lower. Or 1 restored, rather.
I think I've still got 1 dex damage.
Actually, dex would be fully restored from the days as well.
Never mind, I'm fully healed. Just like that, I feel 100% better.
Very nice.
You asked the voice in the sky, why am I hurt? And you were no longer hurt.
There is a god.
There's
Clark's
like
religion's
50.
changing.
And his name is Aiden.
I'm the overarching god, but there's 50 below me.
Wait. I'll just hold my hand out too.
He's just like the god that controls the multiverse and just twiddles with every god in between his fingers.
I'm going to try to find my way to climb up to the top of the ridge and see if I can get over there from there.
I can do that for you if you want, but you're more than
Clark's
welcome to.
just got to get in the water and give Speckles a pat before continuing to walk in the water.
You can certainly roll a climb skill to get up to the shorter ridge.
Yeah, I'll pick it back on Chrome.
No.
Might be it.
As you start to climb that, it's a bit too unstable for you, and you kind of slip, but you're able to land on your feet as you didn't get too high up.
It's just one of those, I can just see it. It's just climbing up and just like sliding down slowly.
And
Yeah,
as you are making your way around to here, as you two are wading through the waters, and Demir's just like fumbling around with the rocks. The darkness of the cave starts to whir and shimmer, almost as if there are heat waves. And not too long before this visage turns into a silhouette. The shadows leaking outwards stomp heavily on the ground as a large mass of it comes out.
Oh, that's not good.
So, you are the whelps that set off our alarms and scattered our researchers. That shall not do.
God damn, you are one ugly son of a bitch.
Says the one wearing a turnip as a hat.
A hat.
I like it.
Nor is your turnip, that's rude.
Look, you obviously connected with these folk. These labs are yours. These abominations are yours. Our people are down because of you, and you can't even give us a name?
Oh, it's still there.
Yeah, he's still there.
Got my hair all wet now.
If only you'd left us alone, we would have gone on our own ways. But you had to speed up things that are already hasty.
You were killing us. You expecting us just to sit there and die?
I did not touch you at all.
You fucked up the food, though. And I'll just carry a fight.
As you ready
With
your
Mentha on
axe,
your head.
Mentha's just
Oh,
like
yeah.
shuffling and trying to keep a
Oh,
hold
no.
onto you.
I've got a plan for that, don't worry. What's your acrobatics like?
Launch Mentha!
Yeah, that was actually the plan.
Oh no.
Take the mick out of my turnip hat. You have the turnip hat.
No, not at them.
If you truly wish to enter this cave, I'll make sure you won't be able to reach them before they escape.
Can I just make a request? Can we get out the water first? Because this isn't exactly fair.
I don't think they're an honourable combatant, somehow.
You entered the water yourself, so you know. Oh boy.
oh shit. Oh no.
Oh no.
Is this water actually like hampering movement or anything like that?
Yeah.
Yes, it is half speed for those that can actually move in it. Of course, 5 and below have to swim.
Could we
Oh,
use
boy.
swim checks to move faster?
You can do, however, you wouldn't be able to swim with Mentha on you like that.
That's fine. I'm just gonna say, Mentha, left or right?
Alright.
Alright, I grab Mentha as gently as I can and launch her to the riverbank.
Roll me a strength and an attack roll.
Just a
I could
ranged
just
attack.
see the image.
we go.
Launch.
Alright, you grab Mentha as they just start to like waggle in your hands, and you throw them towards the bank. And thankfully, you're able to hit them into the softer muds and not into the jagged rocks.
Cool. I was gonna try and aim it like a little bit further, like away from that creature if possible.
You're going to be throwing her into the rock in that case. He says left or right, not south.
No, that's fair. It's split second, but we'll have to go with that. It's alright. I was just trying to not, like, have her on me when I've been, like, taking the piss, not taking the piss out of the thing, but antagonizing it.
Mm.
I take it that's my standard?
Be a move and a standard.
I don't think I have a swift. Nope. I have no action economy. That is me done.
Alrighty. You can make knowledge checks about this creature. It would be knowledge local.
Don't think I have knowledge local. I don't.
Yeah, that's the one none of us have.
I have technology.
Sadly, this is not a robot. Alrighty, then it's just a mass of meat and shadow. That's all you know.
That sounds accurate. Okay.
Alrighty. It goes to said creature. Since they are large, they don't care too much about this water. It's only going up to about their waist.
Come on, charge me. You bitch. I'm saying that was Chrome.
The shadow creature wades into the water as a lot of it rushes around with their thicker legs. They then hold out their arm as their body starts to violently shake and form tendrils. Shooting outwards, they attempt to wrap around Crom.
That wasn't what I said.
What's Crom's CMD?
CMD is decent, actually. 19. It's not terrible. It's not great. Nothing special against anything I can tell. No, that's it.
Righty. I don't know why it doesn't have this attack in there.
I take it hits.
Yes. As the tendrils wrap around you, they bite into your skin for 7 as they pull you in towards the creature as you are grappled by the shadows.
Not like this.
Demir.
All right. This is a bad situation. It'd be really hard for me to get up on the rocks behind me, right? Just the ones due south of me.
Yeah, it still require a climb check.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try to do that in the middle of the fight, so I'm just gonna cast a spell at him.
Defensively.
What's that?
Defensively.
Yeah.
He might be out at 15, but we don't know his range.
I will cast it defensively.
Where's the grappled condition?
That's not right.
There we go.
Rolled a 2.
Jeez Louise.
You still need to roll concentration. Actually, no, it's in there.
That
Alright.
should be in there.
Just unfortunate rolls.
But yeah, you'll blast a beam of light into the water. Anything else?
And it reflects and blinds the creature. Nice, well done, Demir.
Beautiful.
That is all I have the ability to do right now.
Fuck.
So I'm assuming 5-foot steps are off the table.
Correct.
Yeah, that's a shame. Well, I'll just move up. Is he grappled by the tendrils or by the shadows?
Yes.
Everything.
Okay. So I can't just, like, aim for where he's getting grappled and, like, cut them off.
Not particularly, no. However, as you move up, the large mass of shadows will attack into you.
Mm-hmm.
And your AC is correct, yes?
As far as I'm aware, yep, should be correct.
Alrighty. The
Actually,
hulking
no, it
mass.
should be 2 lower because for some reason I still have bark skin on.
Well, since it's 2 lower, he will crit you.
I was joking, I had bark skin on. Demir put it on earlier.
Of course.
Rear doesn't even have bark skin.
Who has bark skin?
I have black skin.
And,
Right, Mentha did it. He did it while on Crom's head.
mhm.
Good job, Mentha.
The fist slams into the water and into your chest as you are winded from a heavy blow, dealing 20 damage.
Jesus.
I'm gonna use my reaction on that.
Give me a minute. Oh, just get my breath. Okay, I'm ready. As she hits him back.
Nice.
Alright, just remember that your swift won't be around for the next turn, Demir.
Right, so that's 9 plus 3.
Believe power cards are broken because my attack's not coming up.
Yeah, mine broke earlier. Let's see if it's still going for me. Nope, it looks like they broke again. I shall restart the API.
Infinite loops.
Actually didn't come up with any errors, so I don't know what is going on today. Try again.
Yeah, you do.
As you slash your weapon down, the shadows engulfing Crom shift him around this creature's mass as your blades slices into both Crom and the creature.
Got a fucking body shield.
Crom,
God damn it.
you take 6 damage.
6.
6.
Okay.
Crom, get out the way. What are you doing?
Do you think I'm trying to do this?
And that'll be old Clockity.
Alrighty. Menfa.
Probably should have asked this way earlier, but does this area or terrain count as forest or water or aquatic?
Probably marsh if it has that as an option.
Marsh. I think so. There's a swamp on favored terrains. Ley lines has marsh, so yeah. Then that doesn't affect me, that's fine. Oh boy.
Yeah, swamp, deep mud, and marshland. You're in the mud, and this is be counted as a marsh. If you go into the water, I'll say it's water. But since you're where you are, it would be the marsh.
Marsh. Okay, then that doesn't affect me because I only have forest for now. Oh boy. I still don't have any damaging spells. Right.
Don't worry, when you level up, you can select some. You are going to level up, right?
If we survive this fight, yes.
I don't think I have chosen any damaging spells on my level up either. I get weird nature stuff.
I understand as an astrologian. I have no damaging spells on that.
Well, there are, but the only damage options are either fire or ice, which is something I try to avoid as a plant.
Nah.
Yes.
You love summer and snow, right?
And the only buffs I can give are currently AC.
AC helps CMD.
It's true. Well, natural armor doesn't.
Don't think so, no.
No, natural does not affect CMD now.
No, I can give either natural armor or... What was the other one?
Dodge or deflect will work, so wind armor's good.
I do have an armor.
I'm not saying do that.
I'm gonna try cast this defensively and try to put wind armor on Grom. I don't have macrocast, this is the wrong character. Oh gosh. Nope. Rip.
Alright,
I'm too flustered about this, and that's a wrong number.
Oh god, the MP.
It's not that expensive as well.
Do you have your +4 in there?
It's a 1.
it's a 1. It's not a natural failure, but I don't think any bonus is going to help her.
I have all my bonuses in there that should... Actually... No, the +4 isn't in there.
I like
And
how
the
this
rest don't
would have
apply at this point.
if you'd been grappled, this would have been way better.
Defensively was... What's the DC for that?
DC is 15 plus double spell level, so it would have been 17
yeah, no.
if it's level 1.
No, then no. Even the +4 won't help me.
You try and summon up winds, but you're too flustered, and the winds get flustered too.
Speaking of, am I prone after the throw?
Nah, I'll say you slid with your feet. Unless
Okay.
you want to be prone.
Not necessarily.
No.
Not exactly, just making sure. Yes, that's all I got.
Alrighty. Crom. You
Right.
can attempt... You don't have... Yeah, you can attempt to bite normally. You can do CMB or escape artist to escape.
Just to... I know it's just slightly in character, but this guy is like larger than me, so that's what, +4 to CMD?
It's already calculated what he has, but generally, yes.
Yeah, so it's going to be pretty rough to get out of here, especially if he's good at it. Fuck it. Nope.
Oh, that was a terrible roll.
That was terrible. That's me done.
Alright, you try and wiggle out the writhing masses of shadow, and you fail. Just a reminder, you will be probably leveling up after this fight, so if you have 3 hero points, feel free to use one of them.
I don't. I have 0 hero points.
What a shame. Alrighty. He goes to the mass of shadows. Wrong page. Needs to continue with the grapple. He does. Prom continues to be crushed in the writhing shadows. Crom, you take 9 damage. The shadows then whip out another fist into Clark. Clark, you are hit for 9.
Limit break time.
Yeah, you were both hit for 9. Let me just double check. That is everything correct for his abilities. Yes. Alrighty. Demir.
I'm gonna try to get a cure off on Crom. I don't know why my brain just suddenly lost his name as I was saying it. And I'm gonna do it defensively.
Alright. You rolled the number you needed, so you definitely got it.
Nice.
Won't be healed for 8.
Only
Thank you.
8.
Hey, it's better than none. And if you got that thing for fast healing, or is that a different character?
Ooh, that is a good question. I believe I do. Let's see.
I think it's a mage talent.
Healing spell. Free action. White mage adds an element of extra healing to any spell she's casting. Affected targets gain fast healing equal to the level of the spell for a duration of 1+ wisdom modifier rounds. So that was a first level spell. So you get fast healing 1 for 15 or for 5 rounds.
Okay. Nice.
Ooh, that
Thank
looks nice. I'm not really wanting to go anywhere because it's either climbing or in the water, and yeah, that's all. I'm gonna wait till somebody gets hit and probably cast another spell.
Alrighty. I'm just going to change that font to Kandao because it's easier to read.
Oh, no, it's fine. I thought I had it in a different one. No stress.
Yeah, I know the text as a player is annoying to edit because it doesn't always change, so I just thought I'd do it for you.
No, that's no fine.
Okay, Clark.
Now don't get in the way of this
Gasto.
one.
You took 9 damage, so you should be at 9. Unless you have DR.
9 damage from what?
The shadows continued grabbing
Oh,
dealing damage to
sorry.
him, and then he punched you again.
Oh, can't limit break. Never mind.
No, I
So
can.
Clark, you can limit break if you want. Just remember you only have 1 a day.
I know, I'm just thinking which one would be better to do. Probably just the automatic crit. Yeah, I think I'll just do my critical strike one, so I'll just automatically crit, so give me 2 seconds.
If you hit, I think you still need to hit with it.
You still need to hit with it, yeah.
Oh, please don't crit me.
I make no promises.
I don't know, it sounds like great
Clark,
to
try
me.
to full attack. Oh, come on!
Have you got hero points?
No! I don't, I have none.
Pain.
Everyone should have gotten 1 hero point for the Muma event, by the way.
Oh, didn't know that.
Oh.
Say that now.
That changes things.
That does change things. I'm going to reroll that attack.
Big numbers, no whammies. Go.
I'm just going to re-roll the full attacks. It just makes life easier.
All
Oh,
right.
for fuck's sake!
Well, you rolled a 1,
A
so that's
4
great
and a
hero
1.
point. Is your limit break for the first attack or the first attack that lands?
It's a good question, but I just want to say it's going to be the first start. I'll have...
If it's critical strike, it is first successful attack, so it's the first one you hit, and then
Yeah.
plus 4
So
for
with the
anything
offhand.
else.
Alrighty, 23 of the offhand will hit, so I'd have that as the crits.
I mean, I
It
still
does
don't
auto
think that crit confirms, though.
It's a confirmed.
It's auto crit.
hit. Yeah, like
Yeah.
you don't have to confirm it.
So that is 3 lows,
Fine.
that's just 9 for your crits, so it'd be an 18 damage crit. Crom, you take 9.
I take it I'm put in the way of that.
Sorry?
Am I put in the way of that?
Yeah, you're being moved around in this thing's body, and any time that Clark's attacking it, you're getting hit as well. But you're taking 9.
Alright.
Minus any DR you might have.
I don't. I'm a big bag of hit points.
Alrighty. Okay.
Oh, should I do it again?
Save it for now.
Alright.
Goes over to Menfa.
I can try to heal one of you, or I can try to give AC again.
I'm fine from alive. You do you.
Healing's probably better than AC at the moment.
I don't know. Not being hit is good.
Not being hit is good, but it depends if you've got a high enough AC that actually it will benefit. Because if he hits you,
I'll be
you're
plus
fair
2.
enough to dying.
That's alright. I'm
Let's
just
do.
gonna.
Hold on. I just realized that level 2 that I did earlier, the spell, the immediate action one, that could have also done fast healing. I think that was also against Crom though, but I would make it fast healing.
That
too.
was-
No,
Clark.
that was
That was
against Clark.
Clark.
But if
Oh, was it
anything,
Clark?
gives me-
Okay.
Clark should
The
Yeah.
fast healing 1 is plus 2 health, or is it plus 1?
So it'd
It'd
be
be
fast
fast
healing
healing
2, so 2 healing for 5 rounds.
How many times can you do that a day?
It's supposed to
I'll tell
multiply
you.
usually.
Healing spell, yeah, 3 plus wisdom per day.
Nice.
So 7.
I'm gonna shoot Chrome with the curing belt.
Nice. Thank you.
Good. That's it for me.
Alrighty. Crom.
Okay. Crom as a swift. Let me just check it is swift. It is. Will limit break for pack defense. This gives everyone. I can roll it for you if you want. It gives everyone 20%.
Well, I did do that. You got 8 hit points back.
You did do that. Let me turn that off.
Sorry.
I keep preparing to limit break, and I don't limit break. 2 seconds. Sorry, I've got a lot of windows open for reasons unbeknownst to man. Was it 8? Sorry, Menta.
Yeah, it's in the chat. 8 hit points.
Alright. Thank you. Crom will then. I've got grappled on anyway, so this will affect my attack rolls, but fuck it. We'll spend his hero point, give himself a +8 to CMB, and attempt to get out.
You wiggle your way out of the grapple of the massive
Shit, I should've said
shadows.
take control. Damn it, never mind. Alright.
Place yourself on a square you want to be.
I'll go here.
How convenient.
Good choice.
Crom fights back against the shadows as they try and claw to keep him inside. However, you're able to kick off a mound of meat on the inside and land with a splash of water and mud on the other side.
Told you he was ugly. That's me. That's me done. Wait, have I got a move action?
You have a move action, yes.
As... Oh god, do I even have anything? No, it's not a... I'm guessing this isn't an animal.
I mean, up to you. nobody could do knowledge.
Nah, it's fine. I have nothing move action wise, I don't think. No, that's me done for now.
Alrighty. Goes to the mass, who wants to have Crom in his good graces again. I need to double check the action for this.
Turning off that.
Unless he has improved grapple, that's going to be a attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I think he does.
Okay, it's just this then. He shoots out his shadows for Crom. What's your CMD for versus grapples?
CMD versus grapples, which is making me thinking of taking improved grapple, is 19. Same as always.
19. You are going to be grappled yet again and put into his good graces.
That was a use of a hero point. Alright.
And as he does so, I'm pretty sure, is it auto or roll? That is higher. And as you get into its rippling shadows, you take 7 damage.
Okay.
And then it goes back to Demir.
Okay. I'm gonna leave Crom for just a second, and I'm going to heal Clark again.
I did heal for 1. I need to turn that as well down.
Defensively, of course.
I get the impression this thing ain't good with lad.
So, yeah, that's the bare minimum I need. So, Clark heals 9. And I will be done for now.
Alrighty. Clark.
I'm scared to hit this thing again, in case Crom dies.
That's fine, I've got like a list of backup characters, don't worry about it.
No, for fuck's sake.
I don't want to
he's-
die, don't get me wrong, but do what you
He's
need
just
to do.
like that fella whose name I always forget from Guardians of the Galaxy. He just says, I can take it.
Drax.
Yeah.
Alright, full
I
attack.
don't want to die, don't get me wrong, but yeah, we need to kill this thing.
Or
We're
actually,
gonna heal Crom again if you wanna wait after me.
I was going to say, yeah, I'm going to wait after Maeyta, because Maeyta can heal Crom.
Not the limit break again.
Okay, I'll hold
No,
my
you can
turn
do
till
that
after
like
Crom.
Go
Yeah.
ahead, go ahead and hit him.
I'll hold my turn till after Maeyta after Crom.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back.
I'm just going to hold my turn before that enemy creature.
Right, I'll use pack defense, so
I
everyone
can limit
gains-
break.
Finally! So this is what it is, just so you know. Everyone within 30 feet, which I'm pretty sure is everyone, yep. Everyone gains +2 dodge. We're not at 4 yet, so it's not the additional. And you get 20% miss chance this turn.
+2 dodge.
+2 dodge.
Nice.
Which I'm hoping might stop him from
Doesn't
punching us.
Isn't this also the one that gives you concealment as well? Yeah, 20% mischance.
Yeah, 20%. That's what I mean. So dodge and concealment for everyone.
Good.
Alright. And then...
That means I have a 20% chance to miss you.
It's true. Well, I think so. I don't know how that works in a grapple. I know that normally when you're grappled, mischance doesn't work, but I don't know how it is against, like, attacking into a grapple. Napaz, has this guy got the grapple condition as well, or is it he immune to it?
Why do you need to know?
I'm just curious. I was going to try and bite him, because obviously getting out the grapple ain't working so well.
Well, mechanics-wise, if you don't need to know, I won't tell you.
Fair enough. I'm going to bite him. I'm not going to bite him.
You bite your tongue. you let out a valiant roar to buff your allies, and they just bite your tongue afterwards.
I was getting really excited.
Oh yeah? Just slam your face into him.
Door frame. Yep.
Alrighty. Mentha.
Not
I'll-
again.
Do Crom again with another gear from the belt.
BRB, you guys. The door frame beckons me.
No.
Thank you. You start.
Thank you.
Did Crom heal again from fast healing?
He did now. Thank you.
Is that it from Menfa?
Yep.
Alrighty. Clark.
Clark heals 2 from fasting. And then it's got a full attack. Well,
Ooh.
you'd love to see it.
Well,
That's Crom.
Glad you got healed.
Both of those will hit and confirm. Crom is probably happy he got healed, as Crom's takes 15.
taking the mistress has no impact.
It doesn't seem to do anything.
Okay.
Because you are being moved around, your mischance doesn't not make you move around.
That's fine.
You're being moved into the plate. 15.
15.
Before any form of DRs. As you say, you don't have any.
Heal back 9.
This is torture.
And I'm also gonna use another instance of that to give you the fast healing 2 for 5 rounds now.
On Crom, I assume.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Alrighty. After that, yeah. Crom gets healed. Goes to the shadows. He needs to maintain. It continues the maintaining.
Sound good.
I just need to double check grapples.
Huge divergence from the one shot.
Yep. It's because we've been here long enough for our bad luck to catch up.
Oh yeah.
Good.
We got to feel like heroes for one day, you guys.
Perform the actions. Okay, that one doesn't need an attack roll. Alright. Crom, you are crushed in the grapple for 11.
Okay.
And Clark probably sees bright lights as his fist comes towards her face, but I do not confirm. As Clark, you take 10.
You have missed chance, Clark.
Shit, sorry, they do have mischance. Clark, roll mischance. D100. 1 to 20 will miss.
Fuck.
You'll hit.
One day that's gonna work.
Alrighty. And it goes to Demir.
Alright, I know this is kind of risky, but I'm going to try it again anyways. I'm going to go ahead and defensively cast light on this guy.
Oh. I mean, 14 touch against thingy's not
Yeah.
bad.
The blast of lights hits directly into the shadows. I need to check the wording on its ability.
He also needs a save.
Alrighty, the blast of magic does not affect Crom, and it makes a large explosion within the shadows, making it slightly bright for a while before dissipating. And yes, he needs to make a save, Fortitude. Oh, I fumbled. He is eliminated.
Yeah!
which is just a +1 to attack.
It's all in there, the description. But
Yeah, half the level of the spell. So just 1 for now.
Is that it?
I think I did it good, so that's gonna be it for now.
It is good.
Grom.
Grom is going to bite him because apparently getting out of the... Well, nothing I do is working, but we'll try.
Heal for 2.
I do heal for 2.
You try and bite into the shadowy mass, but it just shifts around as you bite into the air before it reforms again.
Be done.
At which point your limit break will end.
It will. So everyone gets back to null.
Menfa.
Using the last charge of the belt on Crom.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
Why are these rolls good?
Because they're smaller, so they have a higher chance of being good.
No reason with me.
To explain this.
I asked a question, but I didn't want the answer. I just wanted to
Yeah,
complain.
it was just... Yeah, exactly. I was just complaining.
Is that it?
Yep,
Lark.
that's all the healing I can do.
Grom, do you think you can take another hit?
Do I look like I have a choice?
Clark goes in for the attack.
I mean, you could always join in the grapple.
Yeah, no, you're right. Clark doesn't really want to bite this thing.
Alrighty. Clark, your first attack will hit. Chrome, you take 6.
Me.
And that's gonna be the last time I'm gonna be able to do. Oh wait, hold on. When did I do? Yeah, I should have one last ability to do my 2nd level close wounds again. Ugh.
I'll take it. I'm not dead.
Yeah, 7 points.
Goes to the shadows. It maintains the grapple. Crom, you take 7 from being crushed. However, Clark has found out how to dodge as she goes under the water and misses, or dodges the punch.
It worked!
Demir.
Oh, well, since I'm out of spell power, I guess I'm going to attempt to hit this thing with my power staff.
That still provokes.
Oh boy.
And climb on that rock behind you if you can.
That would
Climbing
also
up the rock would
provoke,
also provoke.
That's true.
So it depends if he wants to provoke now or risk not provoking the next turn.
Yeah. There's nothing else that I can do right now that's going to be any sort of helpful. I can waste its attack of opportunity on me so somebody else can try to do something else. I will go ahead and make that attack.
Big fella will attack opportunity.
God damn it.
Demir, you'll be punched for 11 as you just like flail backwards and shoot into the sky.
Oh boy. Let me see about my what do you call it? My limit break. Neither one of them says that they're any sort of other action, so I believe they're both standard. So I can't do anything with that.
You can lay on hands yourself though.
Oh, that is true. Thank you for reminding me of my own
He
abilities.
can't because he used closed wounds
Oh,
on
use
Clark.
close wounds.
Oh,
yes.
yeah, that's true.
Pain.
That's all I got.
From.
We'll attempt to point again, because there's no way I'm getting out of this grapple.
Alrighty, you finally get a bite in, and this is the first time anyone can actually tell because Clark's been splitting damage with you. You know you're doing less damage than normal.
Beautiful. Alright. That's me done.
Menfa.
I'm also gonna try to shoot it with my staff, because don't know what else to do.
Big fella will attack opportunity.
Combat reflex?
He has
God damn.
more? Jesus Christ.
It's top of the turn order.
Oh, right, okay.
However, Menfa is too short, and the shadows just punch way above your head.
That doesn't have the +1 from the elimination, but I don't think it matters.
And you're having a very flashback experience as your staff does less damage than normal. Oh, you say it doesn't have the +1 to attack or damage?
No, the elimination gave
Oh, okay.
+1 to damage, right? So it doesn't have that on it.
Elimination is only attack rolls.
Yeah.
Grom, did you heal yourself?
Nope, so keep forgetting even though I wrote the whole text. Alright.
Clark.
Heal yourself.
Heal thyself.
Thyself has been healed. I don't know if Crom can take another hit.
We're gonna keep getting hit unless you bring this thing down.
Yeah, you
I know,
have
but-
no choice.
But if I attack this thing and it just decides to just crush him a little bit more, he's probably dead.
Again, the folder exists, but seriously, do what you need to do.
For fuck's sake. Alright.
I don't want to lose Crom at the end of the day, like... I've got
I
his
know,
brother
neither do
Brom.
I. I like Crom as a character. Oh boy.
I've got his brother Brom, don't worry about it.
You slash out with your sword again, dealing 6 to the Crom. And with that slash, the enemy with 1 health goes down.
Hey.
Immediately gonna rush over and do lay on hands for Crom.
Crom probably just like drops into the river and starts floating. Like he hasn't even got the wherewithal to start like getting himself on his feet.
I mean, like, at the start of the battle, Clark's sort of joking about it and found it quite funny that you just got in the way of this strike. But as it just went on and I just kept cutting into you, she feels very bad.
As the illuminated body of the shadows slams into the water, the shadows start to writhe and almost jump away from its meat, though it doesn't look like it's going to be able to get very far, as it starts to whirl and vibrate before just becoming a floating mass of very dark meat.
So there's 15 plus 3 rounds of fast healing for Crom, and then 2 more rounds of fast healing for Clark.
That wasn't a sarcastic thanks, by the way. You definitely kept Crom alive there.
So, shall we camp before going in?
I'd like to say yes, but he literally said they're getting away.
I know they did, but Demir has used up a lot of his resources. You got pretty beaten up. I mean, so did I. My chest hurts a lot, but you got
Okay.
severely beaten.
Don't I know it? Ugh. Look.
And currently where you are, it is a safe enough locale so you can immediately level up if you wish to.
No, I don't want to do the HP roll.
Hmm.
I'm doing it. Come on, 1. That's better.
Right, he's just took my good roll.
What do you mean, took your good roll?
That was above.
Go,
That was
I can
actually
roll it.
Okay,
English.
Mentha's taking the bad roll. It's me.
Oh. Has Demir pre-rolled his, or
I have not pre-rolled mine. I'm double checking. I believe it's 1d6, but I want to make sure.
Just how I feel for you.
Wait, that's the wrong roll. I just realised. It's meant
Is
to
it
be a
1d8?
1d10. Yeah.
So you get 2 HP.
Well, technically the wrong roll, so the GM should just allow the reroll, right? Right, GM.
It's not.
the
It's pretty
perfect situation? But yeah, roll the other dice, Jester.
Yes.
Hey!
I'm above average.
Good. What'd you get?
An 8.
Oh, nice. You got more than me.
That's the highest health roll I've ever had on Clark the whole time she's been alive.
You definitely need it after being punched several times.
Yeah, that was rough. Interesting.
But
rough.
that 1 HP roll, yeah, that's Mr. Gibbs's HP roll, so I feel bad for Mr. Gibbs.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Mr. Gibbs does not level with you, sure?
I know, but his character sheet was open and his HP is a D8.
Righty, as people are leveling up, we shall have our break here.
All right. See you in 10.
See you in slightly longer than 10.
And I shall be right back. So what do you do with your newfound power?
Sleep.
I was just about to say, do people still want to sleep or do they now want to go?
I want to go.
No, we
but-
gotta go.
To be fair, if he says that they're running away, we do need to go. But I just feel bad for Demir, who's just used the majority of his resources.
Oh no, like we'll have to play it safe, 100%. But
Yeah. Alright, we'll go. Does Clark own a healing belt?
Mm.
Can't remember.
Yeah, I'm out of healing belt,
Oh,
and
she doesn't.
I mean, if he wants to, Damir can just play with the wand of. We have a wand of cure, don't we?
I do have Wand of Cure, and I also have one more Lay on Hands now. And it's
The
at
lay on
2d6.
hands power.
How many charges of the cure one do you have? Is it worth doing one on Crom and Clark?
We also have wand of regen, so it might be.
that's way
Yeah.
more efficient. Yeah. We'll do it as we move, if that's okay with you guys. Because if they're running away,
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
all right.
Get me out of this water.
Yeah. I imagine this water is like fully crimson by the time we finish that fight.
Or it's
From
just
yours
black.
and Clark's blood, yeah.
All right.
It's washing away to the south.
Come on. These monsters are in there somewhere making things like this. And if they're getting away, I'm one of them.
Making your way to the entrance of the cave, the darkness is a bit less thick than before. It's possible that that shadow creature was creating more of it as he was within there. Though with his absence, the sunlight does bleed into the entrance a bit more. The water continues to rush southwards, cleaning away whatever blood and ichor you would have left in it, and you can hear the rushing of some sort of crashing waves, possibly a waterfall or something similar. As well as that, you can hear a whistling through the cave. And everyone needs to make a perception check.
Make sure you reset your character, yeah, because nothing's updating.
Yeah. Just had to do the same.
Good to know. Clark's still not perceptive.
It's alright, we got you. You're the friend stabber of the group.
Whoa! You consider us friends?
Okay.
Rude.
Mentha and Demir. Also, Crom, you were different, so I didn't see yours. So everyone besides from Clark will hear the rumbling and familiar sounds of rocks falling over one another deep inside of the cave. It only goes on for a few seconds, and then it comes to a halt.
Shit.
They,
So
Sealed.
what you're telling
they
me
sealed
is we're
something.
still gonna have to get wet?
well, you're already wet.
I know, but I was hoping to dry off.
I cast Create Water over Clark.
We ain't got time for that now. They just sealed off their entrance. Did y'all hear that?
I hear nothing. But if what you're saying is true, we better get moving, so... Clark slowly slides down into the water.
I was gonna just pick her up, to be honest.
Clark's just like bum shuffling down. Ah! It's cold!
Come on. And I'll sort of hold a hand out to Mentha. Sorry
I
about
said-
choking you earlier.
Just say, how deep is this
that's
water? Is it the
okay.
same deepness as the one outside?
Same deepness as before.
Okay, that's alright then. Or I just jump in it.
If it makes you feel better, Mentha, at the end of the day, if I didn't chuck you, you probably
mean-
would have got munched.
I'm assuming I
Yeah,
can
it
see
was-
whatever that thing is
For
up
me,
there.
at least. For me, the better outcome.
What thing
Alrighty.
up there?
Don't know what thing you're referring to. Oh yes. Sorry, I was looking at my my script. So as you wade your ways back into the water, it does have a bit more of a current to it as you are getting closer to where it's coming from, but you won't have any issues currently. Getting into here, you can see that the light bleeds into the cavern rather well. It possibly doesn't go as well into the alcoves. The river isn't as wide going in, although it seems to get more fierce the more north you go. From here, you're able to spot some rock rubble, both on the platforms on either side of the river, but also into it as well as what seems to be a skeleton of some sort laying across the rocky path. And you'll also notice that there is a large waterfall, seemingly at the northern tip of this kind of walkway.
So can we still walk up this path before the water starts pushing us off our feet to get to the
Yes.
platforms? Or okay, good. Clark's going to move up and get quickly out of the water because it's too cold.
Alright.
Do I have to climb out or can I
Clark?
just walk out?
Not right now. Clark, as you get to there, you have very keen senses as you can notice that there is some mutated snakes hiding on the walls there and there. They currently are flat against the wall and currently trying to stealth, but you just very easily saw them.
Clark's actually perceptive for once?
Yeah, you rolled the highest out of everyone in my hidden roll.
Wow. Okay.
Now you know
I'll
how
mention
Sandra
that.
feels sometimes.
Yeah. I'll mention it to the party. Just be like, there's some very silly snakes. I really don't know how to hide.
Also, your roll was double what Gibbs was, because he's still in that role.
He's going to remain in that role.
Is it worth us trying to pick them off from here? I mean, they can't be that fast, right?
I'd imagine not so. Can we get up on top of this platform from where we are?
You can do, but you know you're going to be almost adjacent to the snake, so it's probably going to activate it.
Okay. What's the best option?
Can I see it from where I'm at?
Crom, throw Mentha.
Demir, you know where Clark is pointing you to, but you cannot make out where it is.
Prom will draw his bow and just move up with Mentha on his, I assume, shoulder?
Yeah, I was picturing like shoulder piggyback.
Yeah. And he'll just ready an attack when they activate, because he can't see them at the moment.
So you won't. Okay.
Is there like
There's no readying outside. You just have surprise.
is
Oh,
there
yeah,
like
you
a
know what I mean.
pebble on the ground that I can throw at them?
Not in the river, no.
Really? Not one stone that's just in the water that I can pull out?
I can give you a knife to throw if you want.
Yeah, toss it here.
Yeah, I'll chuck my dagger to Clark.
You gonna fumble?
What
I
roll
might.
is it to catch it?
It's not terrible. It's not great. It's not
Alright,
terrible.
that'll be enough for you to just toss it to the side because he's only 10 feet away from you.
Alright, Clark is gonna attempt to throw this dagger towards where the snakes
As
are.
we go into the surprise round.
Ready. Where were
Okay.
you when I needed you?
Rolled a 3. Oh, that's a big... That's not a snake!
Yeah, the
Those are
mutated
ones
snakes you
fought
fought before.
Yeah,
I thought they were like miniature snakes.
I did.
They've
too,
mutated.
but-
I didn't realise it's the same things we fought earlier. That is not what I was expecting at all.
Well, first in the surprise is going to be Crom.
Do these count as animals? It's been a while.
Yes.
I did say I was going to shoot, so I'm not going to change that now I know what they are. So I know it's going to probably not do as much with their DR, but bing bang boom.
That will hit, and yes, do less than normal.
All right. You can only do one in a surprise.
One
can't
action.
you, unless you have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have the trait for that yet, so that's fine. Cool.
Clark, surprise action. You're gonna throw your dagger, you say?
Yeah, throw it. I don't know if it will hit.
It'll be a ranged attack at
already
minus
done it.
2.
Oh, if it's a -2, then that's a 10.
You did it before me.
I did the ranged attack before Crom.
That'll miss. You throw the dagger, and it goes into the water and starts going back down south.
Crom, it's on its way. Catch it.
Ah, that's gone forever now.
Menfa?
You can cheer fancy and no one's there.
I mean, I can do it because I can now ignore squares. Sure. I just need to remember what all the geomancy stuff was.
You're currently in water.
Yeah, I'm in water, but does it still count as it being in water? Because I don't remember if the target creature or myself.
The train she stands upon to defeat her foes.
Okay. So it's water.
Technically, it's me.
Uh,
It's a one for Varg.
No. There is no good boy domain.
Purple.
Give some horrific allergies. Anyway.
Yeah, I'll shoot it on the one that close because I can't reach the one on the back. So, water ball.
Certainly gonna hit.
Certainly hits. As they are blasted with water and water and water, water and water.
This is what we know.
I'm not going to bother with the save. I don't think anyone's going to be able to do anything with that trench status.
Probably not. If they got lightning damage, then maybe, but probably not.
Yeah, I took a few levels in Storm. I don't even know what I'd have for lightning damage.
Demir? Surprise action?
Oh, I didn't realize I got one. I'm gonna shoot with my staff.
Spicy.
This snake's going to wish he rolled more than what he did in his stealth check. So that one is blasted with holy magic. And it falls and kind of blocks up the channel of water a bit, but it's still flowing down.
Nice.
Alright, and then going into the proper turn, the snake at the back. is going to double check its stuff. Normal speed. It is going to drop off of the side. Actually, no, it's not going to be able to do that. This is going to double move to here. It's currently on the ceiling, but it is adjacent above you, Clark. But it cannot charge because that he went like around the wall onto the ceiling, so it's not a straight line.
Fair enough.
From.
I'm gonna just look at Maeyta and say, I need to get in there. You gonna be alright?
Yeah, maybe.
Good enough for me. And I'll just go there.
As you go to there, the snake will attack opportunity you.
Are you gonna drop Maeyta or are you gonna go there with Maeyta?
I was going with, that's what I was saying, it'd be alright.
Ah, okay. That's fine.
As it tries to snap out at the two snacks coming towards it, it just misses, even though it's probably very easy to hit Menfa right now.
Protecting her. And I'll smack it with the... Could I say I dropped the... Oh, shit. Sorry, no, you go first, Maeyta. What were you saying?
I was just gonna say I'm hiding in the crumbs, the neck fluff.
My bite does bashing, technically, right?
It does all three at once.
Cool. I have my bow out, so I'm gonna try and bite it. Fuck me.
That's a good
Is that
bite.
enough? Is that correct damage for your bite? 1d4 plus 15?
Yeah, because it's power attack, so it's 1.5 for a primary strength, and yeah, the power attack's gone up. Didn't expect that, I won't lie. It's 1d4.
You haven't gotten any of the bone-crushing jaws or anything like that?
I haven't gone down that route. My bite is not my main thing.
You sure?
It could be.
Not at the
So,
moment.
you come up kind of unsuspecting as you do have your bow in your hands and you're just letting out a bite, but apparently these things have just taught you a thing or two. As you bite into its neck and tear out a huge piece of flesh, and it falls onto a clump on the floor.
I guess the spray from it just hits me in Maeyta. I'm like, oh, sorry about that. And Clark, probably, and Demir. I'll let Maeyta off on the ledge.
Demir's been very careful about not getting in the water so far, so now he's just like a little bit of a grumpy dwarf.
I can help you over if you
Just gonna like create water over myself to wash off the gore.
want. I thought you were going to say over Demir then.
I wouldn't do that to someone else. If they're avoiding getting wet. I'm not mean like you guys. Can you argue with that?
Good spot there, Clark. Very, out of character, but appreciated. I guess I'll just help Demir up to the ledge. I know you can do it yourself, but Crom's like 6 foot.
Can I? Can I though?
The snakes will again inflame and melt away, just leaving.
Did I look at
I
their ear markings?
I think that
You
would
can
Before
roll
they vanish.
perception.
yes, 10, yeah.
Well, we have seen different variations of it.
That's true. We didn't really give them a chance to, so that'd be 21.
I was never within melee of them, so I don't think that I can grab that, so I'm not gonna try.
You're able to look into their ear before they dissipate, and these are S10.
Yeah, that's what the original ones were.
Yeah.
Okay. Good spot there, Clark. You were out there. You're kind of frozen in place.
I'm fine.
Oh, and thanks for chucking that dagger. That went really well.
You're welcome. Did you pick it up?
I'm not picking up that thing up. It's cursed. You touched it.
How much would it take for Clark to kick Crom back in the water?
It's CMD.
CMB
I mean-
or CMD?
CMB versus his CMD.
Yeah. What's your CMD?
I'm not telling you that.
This is not going to work. That might work.
It might
That
work.
would work. Yeah.
From back into the river.
Son of... And then...
Who's cursed now? And Clark
And
just walks
your
off.
back lands on the handle of the dagger.
Ha!
I'm glad it was the handle and not the other way around. Alright, I'll go pick that up.
It still digs into you, but it doesn't hurt you. Well, it doesn't deal damage.
Oh, well, I'll keep that for later.
Just to double check, what's the DC to get over this? If I wanted to jump over it.
DC 5.
Yeah, I can just make that.
Hold up.
And now that you're in here proper, you do notice that the cave does split off. There is one directly near you to the right, and there are 2 other turns towards the north that lead to the left and right.
Hold
What?
up, y'all. There's a passage to the right-hand side. Did you just walk past this body cloud? You too busy trying to kick your friends into the river?
Clearly, it must be pitch black there because the lighting
It
doesn't
is.
change. Yeah, the lighting didn't change for me
Yeah.
at all, so I didn't even notice.
That
I
would be
didn't
it.
see anything
Sorry.
either.
I
Yeah.
can't tell.
The lighting just didn't change for me at all. I had no idea it was there. Anyone got a lantern or
I'm up, make myself
That's
into
it.
a lantern.
yeah,
I
make
gave
yourself
you
light
one,
up. Yeah, I mean I
Which I'm-
have
which I'm-
it, but Mentha can just
which I'm
make herself
regretting
light
now.
up.
Menfa now glows.
Oh, there's a path.
There is.
And at the alcove to this path, you notice that there is another skeleton laid across the floor.
Does it have any kind of markings on it at all? Or is it wearing anything of note?
It looks as if it was charred, as the bones are both red and black.
Okay. Could I roll survival to see if there's any tracks going away from this creature? Like as if it was
Beneath your
killed?
feet is stone.
Yeah, but, I've
but
got
you
+1
can.
survival, right?
Yeah. You can certainly see that the shifting of dust and rocks do lead you to believe that there are people going both out of and into this winding path.
Do I have any indication as to what time? Like, how old
No.
they are? No, that's fine.
Since there's no like depth to the feet or anything else, it's just movements of dust and rocks. You could say probably within the past 2 days, but it could have been possibly an hour or 2.
Alright. I'll go.
Anything
Well,
more than
we're-
that, dust will just settle down again.
Now that we're in the cave, does the scent of mint and blueberries seem stronger or anything?
Yes, it does. And Trom knows that it is coming from the north still.
I'll point that out to Menthra if she mentions it. Were you thinking of going checking that smell first?
I just wanted to know if it was really coming from here.
I think we need to be
So-
careful that that path, whatever leads down that path, doesn't come in. Well, in your terms, bite you in the ass.
It's true, but I don't like this. I think we should check it out one by one. Something could be happening here and waiting for us to move on.
That's exactly what I just said.
No, I thought you were talking about the mint thing was gonna come
No,
at us.
I was saying like go down the path because something would like flank us from
Oh, yeah.
behind if we're not careful.
Sounds like a plan. I'll go in first. I take it there's nothing on this skeleton, like they're just charred bones.
There is nothing on them that you would care about.
I'll pull the great axe out, so if anything happens there. I have
Moving
that.
into the winding hallway, you can just instantly hear another rock falling off of a pile.
Which direction?
East.
Okay.
The direction we're heading.
I'm gonna try and stealth. Nope.
As you try and stealth, you kick more pebbles, so it sounds like there's a landslide here as well.
Fine. We know you're here. Come out.
Rom just stomps over the piece of parchment.
Yeah, probably.
Picking up the parchment.
As you pick up the parchment, you notice it's a scroll with a spell on it, but it would need you to identify it.
With a big
Crom definitely would have just stood over that.
Yeah, he rolled a 1 for stealth. He's definitely
I
just
need to-
stomping around.
I need read magic for that, or can I just spellcraft it?
It's either going to be read magic or a spellcraft. Either way, it's a 4-round action, so it's not going to be that long.
Believe I have read magic.
Oh yeah, spellcraft.
Spicy.
You have no idea what's on that scroll.
The mayor, can you read this?
Demir gives his eyes a magical glint, and he's able to read it. Then explodes in your hand, and you die.
It's a cliff of warding.
You know that this is a scroll of cast level 5 fly.
Ooh, that's nice.
What you got there, Demir? Looks
That's
like
a-
chicken scratches.
It's a fly spell.
A fly spell.
Aye.
Well, I hope to God we don't have to, well, the gods and the traveler, that we don't have to deal with no flying shit no more. Always seems to be the bane of us.
Maeyta, can you learn this spell?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, we'll worry about it later.
Why is this a cloak that just appeared?
I don't know why that appeared. I was trying to copy it. I was trying to paste the link into the chat, and it just pasted the cloak for some reason.
It's alright, I was just baffled for a second. I thought I just couldn't see it.
I don't even know why it pasted a cloak. I had that in my copy ages ago.
Alright.
The cache just loves that cloak, apparently.
Path splits off a bit here.
Crom, as you get to this intersection, your nose starts to pick up the heavy sense of gunpowder.
Hold up. Which direction?
North.
Can I just check to see if there's any tripwires at all?
You certainly can with your monochrome sight, though for that it's all in color. Be perception. You don't see any traps or tripwires.
Smell that black powder up there. I don't trust it, but I'll see what I can do to folk. Oh, there's the cloak.
Yeah, I had that cloak there ages ago, so I don't know why it copy and pasted it over again.
Oh, there's a lot of bodies up there.
Moving forward, you do indeed see a red cloak towards the south. However, around the corner to the north, you can see a pile of skeletons.
Y'all alright to keep an eye on that? If I move to here, does the smell get stronger?
Yes, because you are going northwards.
Alright. Are y'all alright to check that cloak? I'll keep an eye on this in case they get up.
The cloak is magical, Demir.
I'm gonna see if I can identify it without touching it.
Alrighty, you know that this is a cloak resistance +1.
Oh, that's good. I'll go pick it up.
You pick up the cloak and it's just your size.
Is it really?
Is it?
Well, wondrous items resize to whoever has them, so yes.
Ah, okay. Oh, we got a nice little magical cloak over here.
I'll be alright without it, but I'll take your word for it.
Who seems to get hit with magical effects the most?
All of us.
Alright,
I think I get Cromwell or Miss Clark since they're the frontliners.
that's what I was thinking as well.
Give it to the
Again?
little lady. She needs the help.
Hey, wait, what?
Alright. Demir just hops up and puts it around your shoulders.
I didn't think it was that cold in here, but thank you.
Shakes his head. Just keep an eye out. Any more tripwires at all? Should we just roll like 3 perception checks just for going into this area?
You can do.
What is my bonus? 11. That's not what I meant to type. Alrighty. Fuck's sake. Right, okay. Seems clear. Ah, I'm assuming that's where they got out of. Rockfall ahead.
As you move closer, you're able to inspect the pile of skeletons a bit closer. As you notice that some of them have been either cleaned or weren't dirtied as the others, though there are several in there that are coloured red and black. A lot of the bone structures have also been morphed and broken apart, almost as if they were transforming. And towards the northeast is a blockage of large boulders, both from the walls and the ceiling.
I take it the smell of gunpowder is coming from there.
Yeah.
Alright. Looks like this gate. Shit.
Can I do a heal check to figure out how these creatures died?
They're skeletons, so not particularly.
Alright.
I'm gonna pick up one
At least none of them are crushed, so that's all you can tell. They weren't crushed to death.
I'm just gonna pick up one of the spinal columns and whip Clark with it.
Say again.
I'm just gonna pick up one of the spines and like whip it at you.
If there's any tendons left, if there's not, it just falls apart in your hands.
Do I look like a smart wolf?
I mean, you're pretty capable. In your own right.
In my own little special way. Shit. Well, after that. I take it this is completely clogged up.
Completely clogged up.
Fuck.
I
Alright.
might be able to soften it up.
I don't think so.
I can make it into clay.
You can certainly try, Maeyta, but something tells me beyond there was a void even the gods won't let us into. How long does it take?
Even if you morph it into clay, you still need to remove it.
Yeah. Did we ever pick up a shovel? We have a shovel, right?
I've got a
I
bucket.
don't remember.
Yeah, but it's gonna be solid clay. You're still
No,
gonna
it's,
be digging at it.
Stone
it
becomes
liquid
soft
clay?
clay that is easily molded or chopped.
Okay.
I've also got create
Softer
water.
than snow.
I could chop it. That's what I'm good at. Come
I'm
on.
just saying, I got this spell for some reason, so it's there.
They passed you have a map prepared. If not, I say we go check out the mint first.
You could certainly do it, though it will still take you time to dig it out.
Yeah, it's only 10 foot.
Listen,
No, it's 10
We
foot
don't care
square per
about your
level.
story. We want to investigate this room that's behind these rocks.
Up to you.
Well, we still have the rest of this place to investigate.
It may be worth checking out that mint smell first.
Maybe later.
I'm just gonna... I don't know. I'll think of something better to get back at Clark with for that kick. Hey Clark, you know you got bugs in your hair, right?
Ha ha. Very funny.
Alright.
Very
You-
predictable, though.
Look, I'm trying to look out for you. Okay, just saying. That earwig's looking mighty close to your ear.
As Crom goes further forward, Clark's just going to start beginning to search her hair.
As he goes on the corner.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Demir, is there actually anything in my hair?
Not that I can see, lass.
Thank you.
Is this skeleton on the other side something we actually recognise? 'Cause it looks almost saurian.
It is not from Dragon's Dogma, no.
Okay. That's a hell of a game, but
Well, the
That's
second
good.
one's coming.
hopefully. Pass splits here left and right.
As you move over the rocky rubbles, it isn't blocking your path, it is just difficult terrain, but you are kicking some of it around, especially with both Clark and Crom not exactly being the stealthiest fellows. And as you get to here, the waterfall ahead starts to ripple and circle around as a form steps out from it.
Feck.
Oh dear. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that isn't an animal.
What?
It is not. I don't know if anyone has it, but if you want to identify this, it would be Knowledge Planes.
I might have that.
I do not.
It's like a weird knowledge as a geomancer. I do. It's not good. It's kind of good.
It's
oh,
not
it's a
good,
good roll.
just there.
It's a good roll. The bonus is meh.
I've been playing high level characters for too long.
Alright, you know this is a large water elemental. Who would have guessed? You can learn 3 traits.
Just if you do the honors.
Mudshot might not be the best choice here.
Keeping those, I assume?
I would say yes. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure its DR is going to be like I can't do anything about that.
Alright. Its weakest save as well. It is weak to lightning, and it is immune to water, as well as having elemental traits. I'm not sure the elemental traits really affect anyone in the party, though.
It's immune to crits, though, isn't it? Pretty sure.
Crits, yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's fine.
I don't think anyone here can actually force crits, so...
Oh, Clark can, but
Not today.
not anymore. By the way,
First up's going to be Clark. It will be difficult terrain getting up there, but you can get around your allies.
Could I acrobatics over to here?
With a 20 roll.
To there?
That is in the water.
How good's my acrobatics? Whoa, it's a risk.
do it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Every time I've been told to do it by Jack B, it just suddenly is a great roll. So
I know.
I have the power.
So, is that my whole move action, or does that only count 10?
That's
foot
move
away?
action, yeah.
That's the whole move action.
Mhm.
Yeah, this thing hasn't had a turn yet, has it?
Nope.
Just ready an attack if it gets near. Rather than being
Alright.
at its range.
Goes to the elemental. And seeing Clark approach with such a feat of acrobatics, it's going to have a whirlpool form from its base go towards the top and shoot out of its hand as it casts a spell. Oh god. Alright.
So good.
Go away.
As it casts the spell, its hand explodes as I fumble the attack and I fumble all of the dice rolls.
Oh no.
So there's one central over there. It then just looks at its hand and just wonders what's happened to its life.
He was dazzled by my acrobatic display.
Yeah.
Did you do a flip? It was like, oh my god.
Must have done.
Menfa.
Oh god.
I wasn't ready for this.
I was looking at that shit, I'm ready. Do I still kind of being on water? Or
No,
is
you're
it
currently on
something
the side path. It's stone or cave.
else?
So,
Unworked stone.
Yeah, unworked stone is one.
I don't see any underground or cavern or anything in that list.
Don't think there definitely is.
which is weird because there's the favorite terrain of underground.
Well, that's the thing, because I have 3 lists for environments. One's for ley lines, one is for the geomancy, and one is the favorite terrain. And they're all slightly different.
Of
Which,
course.
like, why? Yeah, I guess unworked stone. Sure,
Yeah.
that should be fine, because it's earth, so I'm not...
Its weakest save is will. You could stagger it.
It's possible. I'm throwing in some earthbending.
Yeah, because we can't do the other one. Ooh.
It's touch.
It has elemental traits, so it's immune to stunning.
It's staggering.
That is staggered,
Sure,
yeah.
I share. Yeah, because they list statuses. So staggered isn't listed, so it could be staggered.
Maybe.
Let me get to the page. It's the wrong page. That'll blast it for 8 earth. And then will.
Sure. Just within reach.
It's back in the fucking reactor again. I rolled a 2, so it's staggered.
I'm helping.
Channel it.
Being useful. I guess I'll stay where I am. Don't really need to go anywhere right now.
After you just ruined my entire encounter, yeah.
Hold the second.
Well,
I've got something
I was
for
nothing
you.
but a healer in the previous fight.
Mentha.
Let me
Yeah,
have this one
yeah.
moment.
Literally, you're Mentha doing every fight. I won't do anything, and then win.
It's like bloody Horseman games. Just like, it's never gonna do anything, but then her bloody Chaos Backlash always affected my bosses.
Yeah, that was a weird game. I made a
It
free
was like
Swiss
2,
army
it never
Well-
affected.
Ali's black mages are blaster mages, so I had something offensive to work with.
Hmm.
Alright.
My spell list is useless in combat.
So, am I on double movement now, but then when I get off here, that's fine, right?
I'm pretty sure it's only for entering. I'll double check for you.
Hold
I've
a
got
second,
enough
Ram. I've
movement.
got something for you.
Okay. I guess I'll delay then.
You're delaying till after Demir, yeah?
Yes, please.
Okay, you're only like... You're 0.1 off, so okay, sure.
Go.
There you go, pal. And that's it for me.
Thank you. You're a star. That's minutes as well. Oof.
4 minutes.
You might want to space, but to be fair, I'm going to run around behind it anyway, so that's fine. Alright. Demir, you still going?
No, that's it.
I'm gonna run behind it, so I assume I get attack opportunity here.
Yes, because Stagger doesn't stop that. There's too much fucking difficult terrain text. I think it is only for entering.
It's fine,
for
I've
half
got 40
speed, but
foot anyway. So.
it will indeed try to slam you, which it does indeed do.
15 AC, I hope it does.
You'll be slammed for 9 and 4 water.
Okay. Cool. I take it doesn't grapple me or do anything to stop my movement, right?
It does not.
Okay. Could I go to here?
No,
you'd be flanking.
It's immune to flanking, but also you're going to be inside of the waterfall, which is going to give you -4 to your attacks against this thing. And I'm also going to have you roll not to fall into the river from the waterfall.
That's fair enough. Could I do that then, just to go up to it? If I know that, sorry, I didn't. Normally I'd say I'd just leave it there, but I didn't realise that was the case.
It's really fine.
I'll give it a wham with the juicing I've got with Demir. I've clicked it. Ah. Do I have a hero point? I do. Fuck it. Yeah! Rolled max damage.
You slam into the creature. However, you are doing it less than normal.
That's
So
fine.
you did a hell of a lot.
Jeez, why do your damage is high?
Yeah, it shot up this level.
Block.
Block. I'll move on up and attack.
In all fairness, that is the most I can do without a crit.
Not quite. I've got one more spell I can put on you.
God, don't tell him that.
I'm not gonna, because it's gonna take all my MP if I do, but...
Can't be crit, fuck.
No, no, it's a shame.
Always crit elementals.
Kinda. Alrighty. You slam your sword into this thing for less damage than normal.
Joseph?
What?
Always critting stuff that can't be crit.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were
Or-
talking to
or
me. It's like,
sneak
I don't
attack.
think I said Joseph, but yeah.
Or sneak attacking things that can't be sneak attacked.
Gotta go back to the elemental. I don't think staggered affects spellcasting. It is not just one action. It is going to cast defensively.
Wiggle my hands around.
I succeed as it casts another spell at Clark. Actually, no, it's going to go for Crom because Crom did much more damage.
What? No. I mean, it's gonna hit unless I roll a 1.
Yeah. And it's going to crit as well.
Of course it is.
And the cookie may just crumble because this is just how things end up sometimes.
One of those.
One of those. You are blasted very severely with water damage for 39.
Okay. Let me just check. I'm still alive, I'm pretty sure. Yep, just about. I have 2 HP left until I'm dead. But
You're
I am
blasted
very much not
very
down.
severely to the floor.
Alright.
Brom's going to do that quick old heal.
Oh, thank you. I was going to say save that, but you've already done it.
Yeah, I was hoping to keep you up before you fell, so
That's alright.
that is not the case.
Mentha.
Oh god. I have no way of healing Chrome in combat.
Fine. You got it.
Well, what work? I keep doing what works, so I'm at Geomancy again, and ignore Clark's and Chrome's squares.
I found the wording, so it's if the square you occupy is dictating your speed, so both moving in and out of. But if you are moving through it, it's only once. So if you start difficult terrain, you cannot 5 foot out. It will be 2 times speed.
My damage rolls are terrible for this thing.
But you do hit them, though.
I do. At least I hit them.
I see what you're doing, G. You're just complaining all the time, so you always get the good things.
Yeah, that's how it works.
That's what I say when I roll. Yeah, when you roll
You
HP,
come-
like, come on, give me that one.
You complain hard enough, and then something's gonna take pity on you,
Are you sure you're not?
and you have an easy life. What?
You blast this thing yet again, and it has continued to stagger. Then it will go to Demir.
Well, my holy staff is no longer useful to me, so I'm gonna set that on the ground as I pull out my axe and I walk up to Crom. That'd be 20
You-
feet.
Can you make it over that in difficult terrain? Not to be that guy.
Yeah, like I said, that's 20 feet to get there. That's my movement speed. Am I
So
gonna
you're
get whacked
rolling
at?
to hit me. Probably not. Maybe. Don't know.
I'm waiting to see what Nepaz says.
What was your question, sorry?
Am I gonna get whacked for moving here?
Yes.
That's gonna determine if I do
You are hit for 11 and 5.
16. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted, actually. I am going to limit break. I'm going to do Pulse of Life, Burst of Healing, all allies within 30 feet, 2d10 points of damage, plus an additional 2d10 for 4 white mages levels, so that's 4d10.
I
Oh, wait,
take
no,
it this is provoking.
I'll get to that in just a second.
It's only 2d10 because you're not level 5 yet.
Right. And it provides fast healing 2. And if you're prone, you are put directly onto your feet. And
Ooh.
this action does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Alrighty.
Very nice.
1d10 or 2d10. Actually, no. Yeah, you could roll 2 1s and he might not get up.
I fast heal though as well, so I will get up. It has to work. Oh no, wait, if I'm...
That's
yeah,
on your turn.
Yeah!
Alrighty, you get up.
Thank you. And Demir, you heal that as well, don't you?
Do I? Oh yeah. I get that, I guess. 18.
Well, I guess the standing up does provoke, but it doesn't say the standard itself provokes, so supernaturals don't normally, so you should be fine, both of you.
Alright.
Can I get turned round?
Maybe. You could do it yourself, but sure.
I can't, actually. It's over Demir for some reason.
All I'm hearing is complaints, and no solutions.
I don't know. I'm pulling a G. Come on. Well,
Sometimes you
thank
just
you.
need to complain.
I mean, Demir just came in here and solved your problem, so there you go.
He did, and I appreciate it.
I take it that's it from Demir.
Yes, sir.
Rom, who saw a very bright light, but coming from Demir instead of wherever you were going.
Crom sort of gets up properly from that. Absolutely drenched, I imagine. Gives Demir a good nod and tries to finish the fight. Why?
If
Okay.
only.
I'm gonna have to take. I need to reduce.
You
this
have a
by-
D0 on that.
And why are you doing coup de grace?
Yeah, why are you doing
Why
coup de
am I
grace?
doing coup de grace? Sorry.
Why is your
I
coup de
couldn't-
grace 2D0? I guess you didn't wait for it to update or
I
something.
pressed the wrong button. Sorry, do you want me to redo that? Or just take the
Yeah,
I
right?
mean, the
just click
attack
the other
is
button.
still 15. Yeah.
I'll press the button. It's fine.
So 13 plus 11. It's one lower, so 24 would still hit.
Alright, I'm gonna give him a nibble. Actually, no, I need to sort out like so much stuff for this that I'm not gonna do it. I'll
You. Okay.
It's just a melee attack at -5, and you don't get your strength damage on it, or you
It's
only
'cause
get
of
your.
It's not
primary
1v5, yeah.
Set up.
Just click it.
There we
See
go.
if you hit. You do indeed hit with the bites, and no matter whatever thing's going on. You slash into it and you bite into it as you take a good old glob of water. It's up to you if you want to drink it or not. As
I will.
the rest of this elemental fizzles and flushes into the river.
Alright. Immediately I'll turn around and pick up Demir and put him into a bear hug.
Oh, I was gonna go pick up my staff, but I guess I'll just. That's my ribs, mate.
Thank you. Demir, I'll be dead twice over it, one for you. And I'll put him down.
I'm just doing my job, lad.
Your job's keeping me alive.
Although it's gonna be a lot harder to do that from now on. I've got no more mana.
And Clark, you might have to take the point on the next few.
Can do that, but I have no light unless I get the lantern out.
I'll just yell instructions at you. In fact, I could hold the lantern if you really want to.
You're gonna have to. I'm
Definitely.
dual wielding.
Hold it with your teeth.
There you go, clone. Actually, no, that's not a good idea. I'm just gonna do a couple of what do you call it?
And
Regen ones.
it does take a minute for each, so do you want to just do one for now?
Sure.
Coming
The
into
only
this
reason why it's
small,
Sorry.
coming into this small alcove, you'll see a similarly looking cloak snagged onto a boulder.
Nice.
Detect magic.
You see a wall. You see the cloak. That's magical.
Oh boy. I might need some help with this, Maeyta.
Yeah,
I'll
you
try.
might not get that. I'll double check. Demir and Menfa have no idea what it is.
Alright, well, I guess we'll take it with us.
What do we know what school it is?
That'd be Knowledge Arcana. You don't know?
Alright. Crom, you currently have fast healing 2 for 5 rounds.
Oh, wait, I get fast healing from the thing anyway. Don't I?
Oh yeah, we should wait till that runs out, huh?
Plus 2, 4.
What thing? Close
The
wounds?
limit break.
Repulsive life.
Oh, Boss Alive.
How long is that for?
You thought he cast
1
close wounds,
round
but you didn't see it. So yeah.
Plus.
There we go.
So that was only for 1 round.
That's fine, so I've got to wipe 2. And then if you're doing,
Regen.
yeah, that'd be 10. Could do another one, just want to try and save that strength if you can.
Alright, we'll do 1 more. Actually, I'll just do a cure wand.
And cool. One d6 plus 1. Nice. I've got a BRB 2 seconds, but do carry on without me.
Watch out for doors.
the cloak in hand, what does the party do?
Alright, Clark, time for you to earn your pay. Clark?
Jester? Jester, are you there?
I am now. I was being interrupted.
Oh wait, Chloe.
Bring me up to speed.
We don't know what the cloak is. Crom is BRB for a few seconds, and he's supposed to be looking out for doors. And you're earning your pay by moving to the front of the group.
I'm earning my pay by going to the... Lovely.
I'll be right behind you so you can see better.
Thank you. Hopping over.
You'll be a 5 acrobatics to get across because you can get a running start easy enough outside of combat.
This is a very tight corridor.
Yep, a very tight corridor indeed. And as you get into here, you can make perception checks. Ah. Clark knows this a bit, but Demir and Mentha are apparently just on the ball right now. You can notice as you're shuffling between this rather cramped corridor that several creatures have done so before, as the walls have several wiping marks from shoulders and hands.
It's kind of humanoid if it's like hands.
Yeah.
Can I try and identify them?
No, it's just wiping marks across the walls. It's been done several times.
As
It's
if, like-
muddled together.
Right, okay.
There's no door mimics in this campaign.
Let's try and get through here. I take it this is where the mint smell's coming from.
Yes.
Alright. Be careful, that smell's down here somewhere.
Oh,
As you come around the corner,
it's a
you
dead body.
find a little bit of a hovel at the end of this cave path. You see the remnants of a small lab, though it is mostly wooden scraps and broken glass at this point. Lying beside a almost half-destroyed shelf is a human woman, clutching her chest with a small healing light, though the blood pooling around her shows that she has barely kept herself alive.
Clark will run over and get down to her knees and say, "What happened here?"
From as axe.
I don't recognize you from our subjects or researches. From the noises, I take it you're the ones that have been investigating our labs.
Sounds like she's one of them. We have been investigating your labs, yes.
Step aside, and it'll get ready to enter.
Get what?
This is one of the people that's been poisoning the village, right?
Well, she said that we're not one of her subjects in her lab, so she works in a lab.
I say we put her out of misery.
I mean, you might be able to get a little bit of information of how to stop this before we just go and cut the woman's head off.
Alright, lass, is there anything you want to get off your chest before you go into the great beyond?
We didn't aim to harm the populace. Only it's monsters and fauna.
What happened?
we've been researching and experimenting here for 6 months now. But yeah, our timeline was rushed. We had to show results. It's from you investigating the labs. We were rushed further. Some of us weren't on the side of the others. It was left behind.
Why are you injured, lass?
I was to be another subject. I refused what the others were doing. And they decided I'd be better off dead and have a body to experiment on.
Does she smell like this mint smell, or is it coming from this lab?
It's coming from the lab.
Right, okay.
How do you feel about changing your ways and helping the people that you hurt?
Before she's able to respond to you, her eyes close.
I'll
She will.
grab the cure wand and pump one cure into her. 1d6.
You heal the woman, and her eyes dart open again. I thought you were gonna kill me.
I asked
Think
you
about
a
it.
question, lass. How do you feel about changing your ways and helping the communities that you've hurt?
Depends what you have in mind.
Well, what are you good at? Can you grow crops? Can you wash dishes? Can you clean a house? What can you do?
I have no farming knowledge, but anyone can clean. My specialty was in alchemy.
Oh, alchemy. Do you have any way of curing minor illnesses and such as that?
I require a lab and resources, but yes.
How do you feel about the other part of that, doing your work that you do here for the benefit of the people that you harmed?
Hold on. She been saying that she was trying to do it for good, right? And that she had
Right.
some kind of issue with the other researchers. Remind me, Miss Starver, is that correct?
What? No, that's... My name is Uvera.
Uvera, sorry. I can't seem to get past the fact that y'all are playing around with these chemicals while people are dying or going hungry out there.
As I said, I wasn't on the side of some of the other researchers.
But you did do it, right?
No?
So you were saying you got nothing to do with this in any way, shape, or form.
I helped create the serums. I did nothing to have anything spread into the village.
But the serums caused this. We got one here. I'll try and find the... God, what's it called? The... Check the notes. Where was it? That con one.
Is that the one that's in group loot?
It is in group loot, that's why I haven't got it in there. Yeah, the red one. This thing here, you made these?
I worked with several of the serums, but I don't reckon. I've never worked with the Brood Mother.
Rumor, that's what I mean. You bring in all this kind of shit in here, messing up the landscape, and then just pretending like you're on the right side of things. I don't bloody get. Do y'all really want to keep this going?
Do you think Old Man Show can keep one like this in line if they're sent to the village to help?
How should I know? She evidently smart enough to use these things. Smart enough to lie to us, save her own skin.
Speaking of which, I want to get a read on her with a sense motive off of everything that she's been saying.
Sure.
I'll throw in one as well.
As far as you can tell, her wound is definitely not self-inflicted, so she was left behind in a very bad state by the others. And she does seem outwardly showing disdain for the rest of the researchers.
Does she seem contrite or regretful about the fact that the villagers are being harmed by their actions?
You can't tell that. There's too much of an overwhelming disdain for the others, rather than that's kind of hiding anything else, at least from your eyes.
Okay.
Look,
We left that other guy go, so why should we treat her differently?
I didn't want to let him go. My point is, these people are causing. You realize the village is dying, right? Right now, people are leaving or dying. We won't have a home to go back to soon.
And
They
what
seem
do you
very
think,
cool about that?
Crom, what do you think is going to happen after some of those people leave and the next sickness comes through the winter, when there's no healers, there's no one around that can brew a poultice or anything like that, and what do you think if a fever comes through?
Well, you got your vampire friends for that now, don't you?
They're not our friends.
Well, we let them in. Shit, I know we're in bad circumstance, but we have made enough deals with devils already.
Crom, I have the feeling that you see devils in just another person trying to get through their lives without causing others harm. Sure, they did cause harm, and that's true, and we're here to help with that. But I feel like you're a little bit too close to the edge on this one.
Yeah, because there's people in that village I care about, the mayor. And I'm sure there's people in there that you care about. Clark's parents are there. Mantha's circle ain't far from there. She grew up there. Hell, we got nothing after this. If this village goes, if Mantha goes, we got nothing. And you expected me to just be fine with these people?
Not right away, Crom. I just want you to give people a chance to prove themselves. I'm looking out for the future of the village as a whole. If everybody leaves and there's only a couple people left and a sickness comes through town, do you not think that an alchemist who can brew minor potions of healing would be a good thing to have around?
For
Village
one,
isn't dead yet, and we're trying to fix it all the time.
she
And
even
these
make
people, well,
Sorry,
she
Tom.
may have done bad things, but if she wants to repent, then that's a good way to start, right?
She making
Nothing.
monsters. Crom will just walk off at this point.
Our friend's a little hard-headed when it comes to protecting the ones he loves. He lives in a village that has been pretty badly affected by the effects of your little group here, as you may be able to tell. The people are starving from not having any food because all of the monsters being made out of their game animals and whatnot. And I'm going to ask you one more time. Will you submit to the head man of the village and help out in any way that you can, preferably working on alchemical potions and whatnot to aid in sicknesses and whatnot with the village. Direct question to you, are you willing to help and be under the headsman's rule?
It's either that or death, isn't it? Your friend is very adamant about adding my head to the list he's had.
That's a very evasive answer. I'm looking for a yes or a no. I'm not going to make you do it, but I'm going to give you the choice. The choice is yours.
I guess for what it's worth, in our investigation so far, we haven't really attacked or killed anything that hasn't come after us first. And I don't really see a reason to start doing that, personally.
I'll speak with your headman and see what he'll have me do. But I won't agree to being imprisoned for my family and kind.
I'm going to go ahead and do a heal check and see what sort of wounds that they've got, if there's anything I can do for them right now.
As you look over the woman, the wound on her chest has been healed over, though you're pretty sure one of her lungs was torn out of her.
They still have one lung, so they're going to be at reduced capacity, but they'll be able to survive and live a full life, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm going to switch wands to the wand of regen, and I'm going to pop one on them.
They'll slowly start regenerating. Or healing.
Alright, you've got one chance. And I know it's not entirely your fault and that you're trying to do good, but we do have to look out for the health of the village over the health of an individual that caused harm. So you're going to come with us to the village of Maeyta, and Chen Cho will figure out what to do with you from there.
Very well.
Is there anything valuable around here that we can take with us to help us? And we haven't dealt with the brood mother yet, as far as we know, so that's probably one of the things that we're going to be hitting up soon. Is there anything valuable around here that might be able to help us with that?
Roll me diplomacy.
Yeesh. I hope I get a bonus on that for healing her and offering her a life outside of.
You have
Go on.
terrible bedside manner. Fantastic healer, just not good at the
Oh
answer.
no, there was absolutely, I don't know if it came across, but there was absolutely some menacing in the questions that I was asking.
Oh yeah.
There's some items in that lockbox there you can take. Aside from that, I suppose I can identify anything you might have on you.
Oh, that's good. We found this cloak over here a while ago that we weren't able to identify right away.
That's cloak resistance.
We had thought that that might be the case, but we weren't able to figure it out right away. I'll be right back.
I must not snooping around in the cave area. In the lab.
And she also pointed out this lockbox that Demir just walked away from.
Yeah, I'll start with that.
I'm gonna go ahead and put the other cloak around Crom's shoulders.
I don't want that.
You don't get a choice right now, Crom.
Yes, I damn do. It's on my body. I ain't taking it.
It's gonna help you.
I don't want this. I don't want shit from these people. Alright?
Crom, I understand that you're frustrated. I am as well. Like you said, I know several people in that village, and I've been around them for a while. A lot longer than you lot have.
What do you mean longer than we lot have? We live there. We live there every day, right? Clark's parents are dying. And I don't think she realizes that, but they are dying back there. They might not even be there when we go back. They are starving, Demir. We saw Madrigora being cut up like goddamn vegetables and put into stew. And you think that's fine? That's alright, we're just gonna let these people wander away and go into our safe village and live their lives there after they destroyed so many other people's?
An individual is not the group, Crom. Yes, as a group, they've done very terrible things. But if you can't redeem somebody, then you're just as bad as they are. We've got to try to redeem people and get them to make up for their negative actions. Otherwise, we're just killing people. That was the other option, Crom. I don't know how much of my intent you felt in there, but my hand was on my ex the whole time. If they'd have said that they weren't willing to try, their head was coming off.
And how do you know that this? I mean, this is the third time that we brought people back to the village, or told them about it, or let them get away with this. First, we had the vampires, right? But I understand. I got my presages, but presages. You know what? I'm gonna kick you with it. But I get it, right? It's hard, but I get it. And then we got that monster in the facility, right? And we just let him go. And we tell him all about our village and all about the people there that are, quite frankly, defenseless apart from show, right? And now we gonna let her back? And he'll start pointing back into the lab. Where does it end, Demir? Where do we stop being so goddamn nice to these monsters?
Well, that's the problem, Crom. You're seeing them, every single one of them, as monsters, and every one of them started off as a person trying to do their best in this world.
Yeah, probably. But what are they now? What they been doing here? Right?
Well, obviously, this one does not like their comrades, and they were randomly selected or whatever to become the next experiment, and they fought back. They didn't want to do it anymore, but it was too late for them.
But they started it. They must have thought, surely. How many people you think she cut up, huh? You tell me that. How many people she cut up? How many people she put in that body pile back there, huh?
Honestly, probably not very many. That the type of person that they were was dealing with mixing chemicals together and whatnot. They're not typically the type of person that gets ingredients from people or whatever. They just take what they get and they mix them.
How do you know that, Tamir?
I'm a little more well-traveled than you are, Crom.
Oh, so I'm just a hick now, huh? I don't know shit about shit.
That is not what I'm saying.
It certainly sounds like it.
Crom, you're the best hunter I've ever met. But
yeah, so let me start hunting things and stop letting them go. and he'll start heading out.
Does he still have the cloak on at all?
No, if you put it on him, he'll take it off. Not
Damn.
the first intro, but I've got to play it.
Oh no, I get it. This is great fun. I hope your head is in a better place soon, my friend. Pick up the cloak and walk back in here. Well, I wasn't able to convince him of what's going on right now is a good idea. But, here, Maeyta, you take the cloak for now.
Okay. From these from the box the lady pointed out.
Ooh, very nice.
If it makes any difference to you or your friend, Demir, those skeletons, like, if they're the ones towards the rear entrance, they were all voluntary.
They're voluntary, you say?
Yeah, we don't we didn't experiment on people without permission until about almost a month ago now. We had our timeline sped up, and you investigating us made that worse. Some of the researchers needed to get better results, and so they started forcing it on the researchers who didn't want to force it on people. Those skeletons just belonged to previous soldiers in the war who wanted to do better.
I get that. I'm all for trying to rehabilitate people who've done wrong and whatnot, but Crom, that's his home. That's his family, his people, his friends. Everybody he knows pretty much is in or from that village, and there's a great deal of suffering because of what's been going on in these research places. He's not in a good place right now, but hopefully once we get back to the village and you are able to show him some of the good that you can do in the world, that might change over time.
Well, as I said, I don't plan on being a prisoner at the village forever. I only came to do these experiments so we could get the war over and done with.
Damn wars, always messing everything up for the common folk. Well, hopefully, once we get back, you can just stay around for a couple of weeks or whatever and prove yourself and just do good for the people that you've wronged, and maybe that'll change his mind from there. He's probably going to be very grumpy that I'm bringing you with us, and we don't have any extra tents or anything like that for you to sleep in, but it's probably best if you come with us to the village.
Fine. We shall see what happens.
Before we leave, can I try to look around and find where the smell is coming from?
It's just from the shelving unit.
There's nothing like extra chemicals or anything that.
A lot of it has been smashed into the floor or leaking out. There's nothing really you can make use of.
Okay.
Is there blueberry juice?
It's possible it was being used to mask the taste of other things. But sadly, it's all over the cave floor.
Alright.
Alright, stay behind us and at least seem apologetic when you see Chrome again.
Is there going to be a path behind the waterfall or not?
No.
That sounds like something a secret path would say.
There's always a secret path behind the waterfall.
Alright, Clark, I dare you to do it then.
I've been wet too many times this adventure. I'm done.
I cast Great Water over Clark's head.
Do I get a reflex save?
I have to actually do it
Sure.
into a container, so it doesn't actually work.
Alright, that's fine then.
But my bucket of water.
I mean, Clark's head is hollow. Does that count as a container?
What's your CMD again?
Go on then, roll it. I'll tell you if it beats it, I'll be honest. Would you say that's flat-footed? 'Cause I'm probably not expecting it. Let's be honest,
Yeah.
I'm not. Let me just recalc. I'm pretty sure that will get it, but it just depends on the level. No, actually, that won't get it.
Shame.
It just by one, it's 19 flat-footed. What are you doing to me?
I see you learned from last time.
Crom just grabs Clark and throws it in the water.
Now the question is
That's
would
not
I
right.
expect this? I feel like I would.
Well, he's retaliating against what you did, so probably.
Alright, then you also fail, because mine is 19.
Alright.
This just probably looks like a really weird hug now.
Yeah, I was about to say, alright, you two, get a room.
Ugh. Put
As
that
you
tongue
move
away.
outside, you can still see the floating body of the creature you felled before. However, the shadowy mass around it has slowly been fading away, and you can now recognize that it is an enlarged Rogadine, and around its wrists are some slightly shimmering braces.
Clark would
Hey,
just look back at
Overa,
her hair and just be like, is this one of yours?
Overa, do you know of any other way out of this cave? Because we were told that people were escaping.
Yes, I did say near the skeleton pile. That was the exit corridor.
Already
My
wanna say-
headphones just came unplugged at the perfect moment to miss every single bit of that. I'm sorry.
She was just saying that, she said before about, she mentioned the skeleton pile, where Mentha was going to use the clay thing.
Oh, okay. Is there a way to get on the other side of
The clay thing.
I guess
There
I'll
is-
do it.
There's an exit further north from there, but they probably had enough time to speed away to the main facility.
Alright, we've got a couple of other places that we're trying to go. This is our map right here. We've got to go over here to this other place. Do we have it marked on here where the place that you're talking about?
Is that a recorder?
Well, I must say that
No,
your
it's my son.
recorder
Oh.
powers are not up to patch, but
It's just a whistle.
our
Sorry, just sounded very
main
familiar.
research facility can be found to the northwest. I can mark it on your map because it doesn't seem like you have the location. It's where we held our first experimentations in subjects. You'll also find the broodmother there. The alien we got the symbiotes from in that syringe you have. We
That would
believed
be-
it was related to the meteorite that you also have noted here. They have similar makeups, but they appeared at different times.
That will be very helpful. With a significant look at Crom.
Yeah, fantastic. Let's go and kill ET and get the fuck out of here. And he'll start going.
Just leaving Mentha behind?
As the Chrome is going, Maeyta just does a thing and floats over the water.
Oh, see? She a big plan.
Fine.
Crumb will walk past Mentha, but sort of just like... The best way I can put it is ruffle her, head plan.
Leaves.
Yeah, that's the best way I can put it. And just be like... We gotta help him, Mentha.
No,
I
that's
want-
what we're doing. We're helping them. Just
We lost Holmes already. I don't want to lose another one.
Clark, I feel like I'm an outsider, and anything that I say to Crom is just going to be viewed from that glass. If you could do something to maybe talk to him, maybe work him through a little bit. I don't know how you feel about this. I'm sure that you're not exactly happy about it either, but you seem to be going along with it a little bit better than Crom is. If you got anything you think you could say to him, or at least just give him some companionable shoves into a water or something like that, maybe. Anything will help.
The universes are colliding.
Alright, anyhow, let's get out of here.
I think Josh has been Chloe'd.
Maybe.
Or some push to talk.
Or that.
Either way.
We've been back to the map, and looking at said map,
Why did
you'll now
Mentha get a
have...
20 on the next roll due to her hair ruffles?
It's because it's from mountains that move. My character always ruffles G's character's hair, and it's supernatural just to give him a 20 on a skill check.
Fair enough.
On the map, you'll now have the lab all the way to the northwest. It's only a bit on the map southwards of the tower, just like southwards, not directly south. So you know it's relatively close to the mountains that separate the north and southlands.
So our goals are Maeyta and then the meteorite and then the lab, is that right?
We gotta go to the Fey Forest. Apparently there's some there, but it's worth checking in Maeyta. Gotta drop off our stray.
The Fey Forest is where the meteorite is.
Oh,
Right.
right, okay, yep, so we're gonna go there anyway.
Alright, let's get the rest of this day over with.
Is Overa walking, or is she hitching a ride on the cart?
Can she walk?
She has only one lung, so she's only going to be able to walk for 4 hours in the day, and she's only 30 foot.
She can have a lift on the carriage.
We just tie her behind it, honestly, but there we are.
She'd eventually die, but sure, if you want to.
Sounds like a win for me. No, we'll put her on the cart. Yeah, sorry,
Right.
Colm's a bit aggy, but it's a bit of a bad situation. I ain't gonna lie.
No, I fully in character. I fully understand what you're talking about and what you're going through. And I like I said, Demir's an outsider, so after the fact, he realizes outsider might not be the best one to talk to you right now.
Searching one on situations. Alright, as you move away, it will come up to the time where you need to do your nightly rests. However, we shall end the session there.
Alrighty.
All right.
Remind me that I plan to have a talk with Chrome during the
Put it-
campaign. If I don't remember.
You know,
I should
plan
remember because
it.
I'm making my own notes, but I'm just tossing it out there so I can't chicken out of it.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll spend it within like 5 seconds.
On a fumble.
Probably. Nah, I want to try and hold on to them if I can.
I now have 3.
Fuck's sake. Use them.
I was going to, but oh wait, hold on.